The other day, my wife was messing around with Chat GPT. Actually, the way that's she's having an affair with Chat GPT.
I saw your wife and Chat GPT at a restaurant, and they were very cozy.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
They were canoodling.
I got a lot of texts.
Yeah.
But it made me think, let's see what AI thinks we are, the three of us.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
I said, I want you to do a little scripted segment like we normally do for the intro or the segment of a show.
Sure.
And so we're going to read those now as ourselves.
Okay.
Oh, how fun.
Let's do it. And you know what? I'm betting this is because Chat GPT has become very sophisticated. So
Don't read ahead.
No, I won't.
So here's what it says.
This may be a viable way to do the show from now
may.
on if it's close enough to reality.
Okay.
AI says, here's a playful podcast segment featuring banter between Conan O'Brien, Sonam Movsesian, and Matt Gorley, capturing their dynamic from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
This is so far fantastic.
Yeah. Upbeat music fades out. Action.
All right, we're back. I'm here with my assistant, Sonam Movsesian, who, let's face it, barely qualifies as an assistant at this point. Jesus, that's good.
Oh, we're starting like this today? Okay, great.
Says
It
laughs.
says laughs.
Laughs, yeah. And we've got Matt Gorley, who I'm not sure what you do exactly, Matt, but you're here and that's enough for me.
That's really all anyone can ask of me, Conan. I'm like a houseplant, low maintenance, but occasionally you wonder why I'm still here.
Right. A houseplant that somehow manages to insult me every episode.
It's a delicate art, like bonsai.
Wait,
What?
hold on. Conan, are you complaining about someone insulting you? You, Mr. I never go more than 10 seconds without roasting someone?
Well, Sona, it's different when I do it. I'm a master of the form. It's like Michelangelo chiseling David. When Matt does it, it's more like ... someone trying to fix a broken lawnmower with a fork.
Wow, I can actually picture that. Just jam the fork into the carburetor and hope for the best. Ha 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 ha!
This metaphor has already gone off the rails, but now I'm invested in Matt's lawnmower repair business. Matt, would you wear coveralls with your name embroidered on them?
Oh, absolutely. And they'd be oddly clean for someone who fixes lawnmowers.
Okay. We need to focus. When did I become the angry dad in a sitcom?
I think because you say that often before you introduce the guest.
Okay, we need to focus. Can we talk about something that matters, like how I think I would make a phenomenal Disney prince?
What? No.
This is the kind of fantasy we're really diving into today, huh?
Yes, I've thought about it. Imagine me in a forest, maybe singing, birds landing on my shoulders.
The birds would immediately fly away.
And probably sue you for emotional distress.
This is why I can't have a real conversation with you two. I'm just trying to picture myself in a soft velvet tunic, crooning to a doe-eyed woodland creature, and you're ruining it.
Listen, if a woodland creature saw you coming, it would just pretend to be a rock until you left.
That's pretty good. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to write my own animated film where I'm the prince and you two are cursed objects that follow me around but can't speak.
Great. I'd love to play an old broken lawnmower. It seems fitting.
Ha ha ha! I'll be a fork.
Perfect. Now that's a movie.
End.
You know what I'm going to say? This is usable.
It's not too far off.
No, I mean, they got our dynamic right, which is that I am clearly Chat GPT knows that I'm an egomaniac.
Yeah.
I need to be in control. I have crazy flights of fancy, and that you two are kind of quizzical about my lyrical and verbal misadventures.
Right.
The great thing about this is that you can go back and do revisions using tweaks, and I made a tweak, something that you and I have long been wanting on this show.
Right. Not hear what it is and just we guess what it is later.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Upbeat music fades out.
All right, we're back, and today I'm going to do something a little different. No jokes, no roasts. Roasts. Just straight up sincerity.
Hold on. Is this a trap?
Yeah, Conan being nice, I'm suspicious.
I assure you, it's not a trap. I just want to take a moment to say how truly amazing you both are.
Wow, this is unexpected. Did you hit your head on something?
No head injuries, just a genuine appreciation. Sona, you are the most indispensable part of this show. Your wit, your timing, and even your ability to keep me in check, it's all invaluable.
Oh, okay. Now I'm really suspicious. Are you planning to fire us and need to soften the blow?
You don't talk that way. No, I mean it. You're the glue that holds everything together. The fact that you handle all the chaos with such grace and humor is nothing short of remarkable.
I'm feeling pretty good about this, but I'll wait for the other shoe to drop.
And Matt, let me tell you, Your creativity and humor are beyond impressive. You bring such a unique energy to this show. Your ability to turn a simple conversation into something special is a rare talent.
Thanks, Conan. I don't think I've ever heard you speak like this before. I'm almost waiting for a punchline.
There's no punchline. I promise. You're both incredible at what you do. Matt, your insights and quick wit elevate every conversation. And Sona, your ability to keep everything grounded and running smoothly is unmatched. And let's not forget, while we do have our moments of roasting each other, it's all part of what makes this show work. Your contributions are crucial to our success.
I guess this is a nice change of pace. I'm almost feeling warm and fuzzy inside.
Me too. Almost makes me want to give you a hug, Conan.
Ha 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 ha! Easy there. No hugging required. I just wanted to make sure you both know how much I appreciate you. This is a team effort, and I couldn't do it without you. Now, let's get back to doing what we do best, having fun and making people laugh. And who knows, maybe next time I'll try to be nice again.
We'll hold you to that.
Absolutely. And if not, we'll just keep roasting you until you come around.
Ha 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 ha! Deal. Now let's get back to the show.
Yay! That was a good edit, Matt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the best.
That was awful.
Did it hurt you to say that stuff?
Oh, no, not at all. You know, I love you both. But it's funny because ChatGPT does pick up on the intent and the rhythm. And then, but it's that thing I've always said. It's an alien who's seen pictures of hamburgers only and then made a hamburger, and you bite into it and you're like, there's something very wrong here.
Yeah.
And the alien would say, no, it is hamburger, just as I have seen it in over 10 billion images. I'm like, I know, it just doesn't. Quiet, human! 'Tis hamburger! Wait, why are you using Elizabethan language if you're an alien? Elizabethan alien!
We got
Anyway.
one more with just a final tweak. Nothing too important.
Okay.
I'm actually really enjoying these a lot. I think they're really fun.
Upbeat music fades out and action.
All right, welcome back to the show. Today we're diving into two of the most iconic franchises in cinema history, James Bond and Star Wars.
Okay.
Oh, fuck you. I've got Sonam Obsessian and Matt Gorley here, and we're about to geek out over some classic favorites.
Oh, I'm so ready for this. I mean, who doesn't love James Bond and Star Wars? They're practically the definition of cool. I've been a Bond fan since I was a kid. There's something so thrilling about those high-stakes missions and the gadgets. And don't get me started on Star Wars. It's a galaxy far, far away, and that's just endlessly fascinating.
By the way, that sound you hear is ChatGPT shooting itself. I can't take it. This is bullshit. Right. I think the cool factor is the big draw for both. Bond's suave style and Star Wars epic space adventures. It's like the ultimate mix of sophistication and imagination.
Absolutely. I've always admired how Bond manages to look so effortlessly classy while driving an Aston Martin off a cliff. And then, of course, Star Wars gives us the Millennium Falcon and lightsaber duels. It's a great balance.
Speaking of gadgets, remember when Bond had that watch with a laser in it? I wanted one so badly. And then you've got Star Wars with droids like R2-D2 and BB-8. Those are gadgets I'd really love to have.
You know what? I'm not going to do the rest of this.
No,
There's like a page and a half
I
left.
want to keep going.
This is awful.
You coward.
Okay. Yeah, the idea of having a droid do your bidding sounds amazing. Imagine having R2-D2 just follow you around, handling all the annoying tasks. Oh, R2, please make sure I don't forget my keys again.
Just imagine a crossover. James Bond in space fighting off the Empire with a martini in it.
He'd definitely have some clever gadgets to disable the Death Star's laser while wearing a perfectly tailored suit. No need to thank me, just saving the galaxy in style.
And while
Oh my God, does this keep going?
While we're at it, let's have a scene where Bond teams up with Han Solo. They could have a high-speed chase through an asteroid field with Bond's gadgets and Han's piloting skills.
I'm already sold. Oh my God, there's a full page left. I'm already sold. Bond and Han Solo, the ultimate dynamic duo. And don't forget Chewbacca and Q. It'd make a great team too. Chewie, this is Q. I've got some gadgets that will make your Wookiee roar.
And what about adding a little Star Wars flair to Bond's arsenal?
Sona, why are you still trying?
A lightsaber watch, perhaps, or a droid that's also a master of disguise.
Ha ha ha. This crossover is getting better by the minute. I'm just imagining the new catchphrase, Bond, Star Wars Bond.
Perfect. It's got everything. Action, adventure, and a touch of intergalactic sophistication.
And the best part is we get to imagine all these epic scenarios while watching our favorite movies. It's like the ultimate fan fantasy.
Absolutely. Whether it's Bond's world of espionage or Star Wars epic space battles, we're lucky to have such amazing universes to dive into. Here's to many more years of thrilling adventure.
Cheers to that.
A crossover, a James Bond Star Wars
ask
crossover.
it for that.
Did you put into Chat GPT, go way too long?
I edited this down, believe it or not.
You edited this down?
I did, yeah. I didn't change any wording, but I edited it down.
Oh, my God. That was awful.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I think I
God.
just asked, what if Sona, Matt, and Conan discussed James Bond and Star Wars as if they all liked it?
I have a question. AI is going to get very good at simulating our voices soon.
It already
Yeah,
have.
it's already good.
It's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we doing here?
Well, this is the content you're going to get. You're okay with that?
No, not that. But I mean, the content isn't there yet. But what are we, a year away? When are we all being replaced? I'm sorry. When are you all being replaced? And
As soon as you're ready.
get all the money.
Do we get the check? Wait, we don't even get the paycheck?
No, you get nothing.
But it's our likeness.
Well, I don't know.
You got to cough up.
No, didn't Scarlett O'Hara?
Scarlett O'Hara.
Where's this going? Jesus, where is that going? Scarlett O'Hara. Huh? Where is that headed? Where did that go?
Didn't Scarlett Johansson win a lawsuit?
Johan
I've
Solo
been
in?
up all night. My daughter had me up all night. Didn't Scarlett
Johansson. Are you okay?
Oh my God.
This is the part Chat GPT can't recreate.
He's broken.
Human breaks.
Yes.
Humans. Chat GPT doesn't understand. Yeah, I turned a computer on at 5 a.m. It doesn't give a shit. It just does its job.
Didn't she win some court battle where they couldn't use her voice in AI?
It's just
or
her
something?
voice, but they said yes to everything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Us?
No, I'm lying.
Oh. I'm so
What court would say you can't use Scarlett Johansson, but you can use everyone else?
Yeah. No, that would actually be my dream, is I just do nothing and then you have to send me a check.
Dream achieved. Mission accomplished banner. Hoist it to the sky.
For decades
I
now.
love Sona. If there was only some way I could give very little and still make money. Oh boy, maybe tomorrow. All right, everybody. There you go. That's a sad look at the future.
All hail.
A sad, chilling look at the future.
Our overlords.
This is the final installment of Chill Chums.
That's right.
For this incarnation.
Right.
And I have to say, we're back in studio now.
Mm-hmm.
We started in studio week 1, and then we departed, and we went to the wilds of Pasadena.
Suburbs. Yeah.
At night. And we were in your backyard, and it was a transformative experience.
Really? How so?
Well, for the two of you, because you got drunk.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah,
You
we
both
did.
got. Did you feel yourself getting a little loopy?
Here's the problem. I'm normally a lightweight, so I would normally say yes, but I've had so much to drink since my daughter was born that it's just like water to me now.
That's heartwarming. So,
I mean, worryingly so.
Yeah.
I'm asking for help.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
good.
can I tell you, since your daughter was born, what's your routine? Do you have a drink every night?
No longer. But the first 3 months, I'm embarrassed to say I would have a cocktail or 3 a night.
You need to unwind.
It was like, I've never been like that. Never before have I been like that. And I love her, and this
Did
has been
your
a great
wife say
experience.
anything to you at one point?
She was pouring them.
Jesus. So you didn't get the, I think you got to cut back a little bit.
No. She was like, no, she's
Okay.
not the type.
Well, a lot of listeners have commented that throughout the course of Chill Chums in the Wild in Pasadena, we were enjoying that lovely cocktail you made.
Yeah, the chilled chum.
And what's in the chilled chum?
Well, that's another thing is people have been asking. The internet, the blogosphere, it's just been. It's just
I have to say,
Yeah.
I showed a lot of restraint. I sipped mine very slowly. I didn't have too much because I could tell that it was lethal, but it's delicious. It is. I will say this: it's fantastic.
Thank
it's a
you.
great drink.
Thank you. Here's what it is: 1.5 ounce of Maker's Mark bourbon, 1 ounce of pomegranate juice, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, Bundaberg ginger beer to taste as much as you want, a splash, a little bit more, but the ginger is an ode to you.
Hey.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then muddled strawberries for the chum of the chilled chum. And
Yeah.
that's for one cocktail, so you can double or triple or
And as I
quadruple
say,
those.
muddled for your muddled mind and muddled
That's exactly right.
logical.
Drunken mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought the connection was.
So
Chum.
you put the lemon juice, the pomegranate juice, and the bourbon in a shaker with ice. Pour it over rocks. Add as much ginger beer as you like, and muddled strawberries.
Chill it up.
Now, let's get to the more interesting thing. It's nice that you have now broadcast the recipe so that people can make this for themselves. Because it was an extraordinarily tasty drink. But let's talk about, when did you know, Sona, that you were going off the rails a bit?
I think when everything just seemed, not that it's not funny usually, but when everything was funny.
Right.
And then I was like, I remember this feeling. I used to do this a lot.
Your foot was in the fire at one point. And you thought that was funny. I remember that. You were giggling because you
Yeah.
saw the skin burning off, and then you saw bone exposed, and you thought that was funny.
Yeah, I had my foot amputated.
I have
it
a
was
video,
worth it.
and I'll post it, of you leaning forward, holding your glass with two careful hands,
Right.
and just like sipping
Right.
it with this sweetest grin on your face.
Yes.
It's
You know what you were? You were Gollum with the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was.
Yeah, it was
I
precious.
was. I had so much fun. Matt, thanks for hosting us. That was just such a delight. And you know what? I'm a lightweight now because I don't drink, but I take my edibles. Mostly that's my release. And
That's a responsible message.
yeah.
I've cut back on the drinking and replaced them with edibles.
Edibles.
Kids.
Yeah, edibles. Get them at your local dispensary. Yeah. It's legal.
Sure.
It's okay.
Yeah.
In California.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Why
there was no judgment.
No, there is judgment.
No judgment at all.
You're judging.
There's no judge, Reinhold. Just take it easy.
Do you hear the
I
judgment?
heard Judge
No.
Reinhold.
There's no judgment. That's just in your minds.
Now he's gaslighting.
Yeah, now he's like
He's the
pretending that.
gaslighting judge.
I had a very nice time. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And I'm just because no offense, but it's hanging out with you in your house. That was not an advertisement for good times.
Right.
No, I seriously, I thought you were going to, I just didn't know what was going to happen. And we really had a good time.
It
You
was
were
a nice
Yeah.
time.
you were a wonderful host.
And Amanda, too.
Amanda, terrific.
I had very little to do with that. Amanda, Sarah making the goods, the great crew setting everything up. You know, I was
Let's
just
not thank the crew. They get paid.
I'm surprised you had
I'm
fun.
sorry, but they get, you know what I mean?
Oh.
I'm sick of this whole thing where we thank the crew. You know, that's just bullshit.
They
You know,
do everything.
checks were cashed, you know? Eduardo, why should I thank you for anything? You're making good money here.
Yeah, fuck you, Eduardo.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
I agree.
You can turn off his mic if you want.
Eduardo, did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Well, you did a lovely job, and my hat's off to you.
Thank you.
I don't mean it because you got a check.
I cashed the check already.
Yeah.
No, I canceled the check. You can have one. You can have my praise or the check. Which do you want?
Take the check. Take the check.
The check.
Damn it.
Who would ever choose your praise instead? Because you can't even praise.
No, it's
your
faint
praise.
praise.
Is followed
Yeah.
by a shit fest.
You can't
I love
trade.
the idea of I have a strict rule. I will pay you or I will praise you. But the praise is also a form of payment, so you get one or the other.
Jesus.
I would love a maniac just trying to instill that at work. It'd just be so funny to me. Praise or pay. Well, I have kids that need. I guess it's pay then, huh? Yeah. My daughter's in a private school. Then it's pay, is it? And fuck you. Do your job. No praise from me.
You're angry that they want to get paid.
Eduardo, weren't you impressed with Gorley's home? It's really nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Immaculate outdoor vibe. And the drinks were delicious.
Eduardo, did you have any feeling at all, and be honest, because I know I did, any feeling at all of why does he get to have such a nice home and such a nice yard?
What?
Just, you know what I mean? He's a good guy and everything, but it's really spectacular.
Your yard is really nice.
And you're a horrible person.
Yes, I know.
So, I mean...
Because I'm a horrible person, that's the system that America has. I was rewarded for my...
Oh, I see. You're
Yeah.
saying I'm such a nice and good person. I
Yes,
shouldn't deserve...
exactly.
Oh,
That's what I was
okay.
going for.
Oh, you know what? I will take praise over
There's no
pay,
hint
then.
of mendacity or cruelty with you, and yet you seem to be living as nicely as I.
Here's
and
my
I think
check
that's
back. I'll take it.
And Shredder.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, and you have lots of nice touches, sort of
Oh, I
Zen.
thought he was still talking to you.
No, Zen Zen gardens. He has a lot of nice things in his yard that I.
It has a beautiful pool, too, that I was disappointed we didn't even get to use. I thought initially...
I think if we had one more round of chilled chums,
I
we would
think
have been
so.
in there. Yeah.
Sure.
Ended up
Yeah.
there for sure.
Yeah.
It ended up like Brian Jones at the bottom of a pool. Well, I'm sorry, but
Brian, who's Brian Jones?
From the Who, right?
no.
From the
original
Rolling Stones.
maybe the founding member of the
Sorry,
Rolling
I was
Stones
thinking-
ended up at the bottom of a pool.
Keith Moon died. I was thinking of him from the Who. It's okay. Rolling
yeah.
Stones.
Why was he at the bottom of the pool?
He died. He drowned.
And
he may have, the coroner said he had a chilled chum just before he went swimming. I'm just saying. There are a lot of conspiracy theories about the loss of Brian Jones.
Yeah, you should come over and drink a little and swim.
wow.
Well, it's a bad combination. And that's why, Eduardo, I think it was wise. Did you have a chilled chum, Eduardo?
I technically was working, so I'm not sure how I should answer this.
Oh, smart,
Well,
smart.
How about answer it honestly and let me be the judge of... trust that you're in a fair environment and answer honestly.
All right, I will trust you. I had one drink.
You're fired. Get out.
It was delicious.
I hope it was, because you're losing this job now. I'm sorry. I have to run a very tight ship. Now, you can have your job back, or you can have praise.
In fairness,
do you want your job back or praise? Which one do you want, Eduardo?
Take my job back.
Damn it! All right, you have your job back now.
I
But
only
that's
followed
it.
their lead.
Right. No, of
Yeah.
course. What do you mean? You're not a surgeon. Well, we were podcasting, so I couldn't have a drink for 36 hours before. You're not flying an American Airlines flight. You're allowed to. I encourage people here to drink before and after podcasting.
Really?
And during, if necessary.
Okay.
Why don't we have drinks here?
Yes, I know.
Well, we know why you don't have a drink here.
I think that was
You're out
purely
of control.
surprise stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I think we should have drinks.
I
especially-
had a great time.
Me too.
I mean, not that I normally wouldn't have, but more fun than I normally have doing
Yeah.
this. This is fun and all, but that was real fun.
We still technically have not really decided the controversy of whether s'mores are overrated or
Oh,
underrated.
They
I
are.
think
They're
we have
good. They're delicious.
Well, see, we
No,
have
no.
up to it.
Eduardo, you say it.
I'm not a fan.
Exactly.
Eduardo
We took a
kind of,
poll.
I know, but Eduardo kind of tipped it, but it wasn't 100% clear.
No, guess what? It was, quite honestly, all riffing aside, with that assembled group of crew and people that were there, most people were underwhelmed by the concept of a s'more. Seriously, that's true.
I just edited that episode, and it was pretty much 50-50 until Eduardo weighed in and kind of skewed it to that they are overrated. But it was
Well,
close.
Most of the people who liked it, though, connected with a nice, happy experience. So maybe you just haven't had any happy experiences.
No, I think, again, I'll go back to it. S'mores are all about, given that we're here around a campfire and no one brought a decent treat, this will do. I think s'mores survive in the national consciousness because people are grading on a curve. They're saying, given that all we have are some old crackers and some not terrific chocolate and some marshmallows, a very inferior treat, and some sticks, this isn't bad.
I have to agree.
Yes, that is what we're talking about with s'mores.
I highly disagree. I just think you can make it exactly the way you want it. You want to char the marshmallow? Cool. If you don't want to char it and you just want to gradually melt it? Cool. If you want whatever kind of chocolate, that's cool
Yeah,
too.
but even if you do it all perfectly, you end up with a C- dessert. You just do. You know, it's like a pirate saying has a peg leg made of wood. He didn't even know that one day there'd be these amazing prosthetics. No, he's just like, for, your choice be no leg at all, I'll take the peg.
This is the dumbest analogy
I
I've
know,
ever
That
heard.
is the
that
s'more.
analogy is
The
rough.
No, the s'more is the peg leg of treats. Arr!
Okay, well, I'm on the s'more side now, suddenly.
What? Yeah.
That's a terrible analogy.
Yes, I can't be having aluminum, fiberglass, and carbon prosthetic made with the latest technology. I guess I'll take a piece of wood, because it's either that or tipping over. I agree. See, even the parrot agrees. S'mores suck. Arr! If a s'more is all we have, then that's what we'll have. But if someone had a better treat, like a baked Alaska, well, I'd be first in line.
Whoa, what other treats have you had around a campfire that are better?
baked Alaska.
Oh, how about the chocolate-covered honeycomb and bourbon?
That was actually really good.
No, but that's that's prepared. What
Right.
I'm saying is, what do you make with the fire?
I know you're grading on a curve. You keep saying,
But no
my
one's
point.
ever come up with anything
Well,
better because it's perfect as
It is not perfect.
Amanda made something called banana boats, where you split a banana down the middle and put Nutella in, wrap it in foil, and put that on a stick.
I would eat that.
but
I
that
would
sounds
eat
really
that.
good, 'cause
I
I
would
just
eat
love
that.
Nutella.
I would eat that. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
I would
maybe
eat that.
Next year we'll try that, maybe, in the hot
Yeah,
tub.
but I mean, just remember that s'mores only live on in the consciousness because no one had a better idea at the time.
I disagree. I think if they were really as bad as you say they were, then not many people would just have complete adoration.
They do it
for
because
them.
they don't have adoration for it. It's a false memory. They think they're supposed to love it. That's the point. They think they're supposed to like a s'more because it's supposed to connect them to this pure American experience out in the woods, and it's bullshit.
That's what we're dealing with here, is progression versus tradition, and this is the new culture war.
Yeah.
The war on Christmas. This is s'mores is now the new culture war.
No, it's
I think that's a very.
It's not
You
the
just
same.
elevated this whole
no,
conversation.
you two have terrible analogies. Your peg leg one, your war on Christmas. No, it doesn't work. I'm sorry.
You try an analogy then, you big guy.
I don't know it. I'm not even going to think of an analogy because I already know I'm
Nice
not good at
analogy.
it. Them, yeah.
You win. I'm not even going to try because I know I'm no good.
Well, I knew even
Winner.
if I did try, it would be better than the s'mores is like the peg legs of desserts.
All I can think of now is a pirate who doesn't have a peg leg, but instead he's assembled a bunch of s'mores, stacked them, and he's trying to support his body on the s'mores.
And then he just puts
goes-
his foot in the fire.
He's standing too close to a fire, and he's like, "Havasi swabs, hi!" And he falls over.
I'm delicious.
I am delicious.
I just ate me leg, and it's underwhelming.
Recently on the podcast, we talked about how you could mail into a comic book advertisement and get the Polaris nuclear submarine.
Yes. The only thing I'll add to that, this was many years ago. I don't think it's still true, but when I was a kid, probably around 1970, 71, on the back of a magazine, there were these things that you could, on the back of a comic book, there were things you could send away with. One of them famously was like X-ray specs.
Yeah.
And it showed a guy, I mean, it's so not PC today, but a guy looking at a woman in a dress. And the idea was that you put these on and you can see through her dress.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
How many of those did you buy?
700. And they do work. Yeah. But anyway, one of the things that really intrigued me was give us, I don't know what it was.
$7.
$7, and we'll send you a working mini Polaris sub that fires missiles. You can get inside. It has a periscope. Now, I never did it, but all these years later, it floats into my mind every now and then. What the hell was that thing? What did you, because legally, if you send them $7, they have to send you something.
Yeah.
And so we brought it up, and you remembered it too.
Yeah, I did. And I remember the hovercraft too. And they're distinctly two different things.
Okay.
So the submarine does send you a submarine.
What?
But apparently it's been very hard for people to track down. And I found the Third Point of Singularity blog that was, it looks like they went on a kind of hunt themselves.
Yep.
And ultimately found it. It's the other tab. And this is what you end up getting. And it's like a cardboard submarine.
Oh my God, wait a minute. I swear to God, that kid looks like me.
Yeah.
it
I mean,
does.
that's what I looked like back in the day. He's got the same bowl haircut, the same look of just defeat.
Oh.
No. But that, wait a minute. That, I have to say, looks more impressive than I thought.
Really? Because I see just cardboard that's kind of pinned together and it's certainly not going to do well in the water.
But isn't that nice? Is using his imagination?
Hey,
Isn't
does
that
it-
the whole point?
Does it fire
I guess not.
a missile?
Okay. So it's all right.
Okay, so I don't know.
It's fine.
This is helping me. This is
Some
therapeutic.
closure. Yeah.
This is giving me some closure because that's something.
Yeah.
You get inside and it does close and it's got, I mean, $7. I guess this is $7 back then.
Yeah.
So now this would be the equivalent of like $35.
That's true.
So, or $50. I don't know. Times have changed. It's so funny. He looks so far from water.
I know.
I mean,
it's
he's
definitely Wisconsin.
He's in the Midwest. There isn't a body of water for 800 miles, and he's like, "See you later."
For the listener, this looks like a cardboard submarine seated in the middle of a big lawn.
Yeah, and there's a fence
backyard.
way in the backyard, and then power lines, and all you can see is just lawn and no ocean.
It's fun. So how fun is that? Isn't
would
that
be
fun?
fun,
If you're a
yeah.
little kid, you're not gonna go to the ocean and go in a submarine. That's I used to make things out of boxes.
I used to too. If a big box came in, it was just a done deal that either Luke or I would get to build something with it. So I don't know. I am not disappointed by that.
Me neither.
That actually looks better than I thought it was going to look.
Yeah, me too. I'm
So
impressed.
this I salute this company, and I think this should have been used by the military.
The thing that I more remember was this hovercraft. And
Okay.
when I said last time that I thought it was a kit, that's what the hovercraft is. You were supposed to take your motor out of your vacuum and build this hovercraft. So let's go to the other
Okay.
tab here.
This must have thrilled your parents.
I know.
When they went to use the vacuum.
Does this look familiar to you?
Yes,
It lifts
I
200 pounds.
Yes.
Nothing about this looks familiar.
And then scroll down and you can see on this blog. Wait, go back up to see what this blog is named.
This one's called.
Dwyer and Michaels.
Okay.
All right.
This guy actually built the vacuum. Okay. You can.
Uh-huh.
And here's the order: astronauts iron on with order. Okay. You can float on air free, lifts 200 pounds. So basically, yeah, a hovercraft you could build. I remember this.
Yeah. Now scroll down and you can see that the guy built it.
Okay. There's a bunch of other ads.
Oh boy.
That's it.
He's building it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
And then, play that video. This is riveting.
No, it's okay. You'll pull this up. And by the way, I've got nothing better to do.
Look at that.
Oh, I know this website. It's called Bad Use of Your Time. Well, I was supposed to do dialysis today, but I figured I'll build this hovercraft from the 60s.
The air blows down into the frame. The frame distributes the air to all three pads, which helps lift it up.
That's not
I mean,
enough
and
air.
that's kind of
Well,
cool.
we can't get enough air from a vacuum. Oh,
Got him. He wasn't looking.
But no kid that's,
No.
8-year-old kid is going to be able to build that. I guess it's a nice project with your, scout troop leader or your dad.
Big problem here is you have to take the motor out of your parents' vacuum cleaner.
yeah.
And that was not going to fly in my house.
No kid from the 50s that took the motor out of their vacuum cleaner would get away unscathed.
Also, how do you do that? How do you just take a motor out of a vacuum? Why do they think an 8-year-old would even know how to do
Yeah.
that? Okay,
Yeah, no.
that's fine.
sorry.
I'm asking the real questions,
I
but
agree.
you guys are being nostalgic.
I agree. Wait,
No,
Yeah.
We're
don't
here
throw
with
me
you.
into this bus.
No.
Yeah, just because we don't answer every one of your questions
I was
doesn't
Well,
mean
you
processing
stare at me confused, and
I
it
just
makes
don't know why I hired you. That's a look that goes back
You don't
to
have, don't think about it. Don't think about
2008
it.
question.
We don't think about that. We just live in the moment.
live in the moment. Well, that you know what I have to say, there is closure here.
Good. That's what
I now know what rosebud means. I can. That helped me. That helped me.
How? Why?
I don't know, because it was a mystery that never got solved. It was an
Okay.
itch that never got scratched. It was a riddle that never had an answer, and now you have shown me what it was.
Do you remember too, like the X-ray gogs? There was also a thing where you could go from being a scrawny little kid to a big kind of like buff guy, and there's a little picture of the tough guy kicking sand on the little guy on the beach.
Yeah, those are called steroids. That's called
Out of a comic
That's
book?
called juicing. I don't know what they were promising. They were just probably sending you a booklet that says,
Yeah.
take 2 soup cans from mom's kitchen and start using them to make a bicep. But now we know what that is, which is medical grade chemicals
Yeah.
that will transform your body. And I ought to know because I'm on them.
How long you been on them?
Sadly, I've been on them for my entire life.
Oh no! What would you have looked like?
I'd have had no skeletal structure. Well, that was fun. That thank you for doing that.
You're
That helped me, and I hope it helped everyone else who listens from my generation who remembers that. Sona, you seem confused.
I am completely confused. But I think that every generation has like toys and stuff that like kind of
Confuse
dupe
them.
you. Yeah.
Exactly.
What was yours?
McDonald's Monopoly.
Oh, well,
Monopoly?
that's different because that was rigged. But I was thinking of the
Wait, what
spy
was-
tech gear. Do you guys remember the spy tech stuff? It was like a bunch of gear that they sold to kids that was supposed to help you be a better
I remember
spy.
this. Like there was a mirror periscope.
Yeah. Like
Of
a
course.
microphone or like not a microphone, but something you held up so you could hear things
Yeah, the little-
from further away.
And and it didn't work?
I don't know. I think we bought a bunch of it. I don't think any of it worked.
Were you doing actual spying?
Yeah,
for the
on
government?
our neighbors.
Oh,
We would go around our neighbors, hide behind bushes, and try to spy on them.
do you ever hear anything juicy?
Yeah.
No,
You're
because
like,
they didn't work.
Hey, they're Armenian too. We all live in this neighborhood. What about you? What did you mention?
Yeah, I mentioned McDonald's Monopoly. Although to Sona's point, it's been explained now through documentaries that it was all a scam.
It's rigged.
But as a kid, you were sold on the promise of like, oh, if I just buy a bunch of fries and we keep eating at McDonald's and we get these little game pieces, we can win a mansion
Yeah.
or some really cool prizes. And
Right.
you're just constantly after the chase.
Well,
Well,
the
you know
real
what's-
win there is the health that you got from eating all those
Yeah.
fries.
Our generation reminds me of the Columbia House Records.
Yes, I was
Oh,
thinking that too.
Columbia
Like
House
a
Records.
penny for like
Yeah, like
19
CDs.
CDs
Yes.
for 1 penny.
You know,
Yes.
I have to say, all of these things are true disappointments. The sub is looking pretty good.
Yeah,
So
now that you mentioned
I
it.
mean, I'm just saying I'm happy because the one I dreamed about the most actually appears to be somewhat valid. Would I take it deep into the North Atlantic and attack a Russian sub? Probably not. But that kid seemed pretty happy.
That kid could have been you.
Yeah.
That kid could have been me.
Yeah.
And then maybe in some other, fold in time, that kid is me.
Yeah.
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 Well, this has been a strange end to any conversation.
Yeah.
I'm going to sign off now, but Dreams Deferred will continue. It's the new segment.
There's something strange going on in my neighborhood, and it's called Piss Saga.
Piss
Ah.
Saga?
Yes, I have nothing to do with this. I just want to put it out on the record.
Okay, let's paint the picture. Your neighborhood, of course, is in Pasadena.
Yeah, and there is an electrical box on the side of the freeway, but it's on a surface street
Mhm.
near that little bakery that I love that makes the.
Oh, sure, I know it
Chocolate,
well.
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to explain it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
On top of this electrical box, for the past 2 years, someone has been putting bottles labeled human urine on top of this electrical box.
What?
Yes. Since it's on Google Maps since 2022, I have to shout out my sister-in-law, Sarah. You guys know Sarah.
Yeah.
She's been following the Instagram of these two guys, Derek Milton and Grant Yansura, who have been following this whole saga, and it really escalates. And she told me about it, but she didn't realize it's like really close to where I live. And almost every day, there are multiple bottles of urine in
Is it
like
really?
water bottles that say human urine on them.
Is it
my-
really urine?
Well,
This is the
taste it
thing.
and find out.
These guys
Okay.
tested it, and it is. And they thought maybe this was a drug drop-off where people are exchanging, drug urine for. But they tested the urine, and it's drug-free.
Wait a minute.
Well, then
Hold it. That makes sense because if you want to pass a drug test,
I know
you need clean urine.
But
Is it
then-
possibly that this is a place for
It
people to
isn't.
get that?
the other thing is they go through this whole journey where they dress like construction workers and put up field cameras that are motion activated to catch this guy or person, whoever it is. They don't know initially if it was like just someone who might be mentally ill or
Or a
performance
bear.
artist or a bear. But then they caught this.
Oh my God! Look at that.
that's the pisser?
That's the piss artist who's clearly doing some kind of installation. However,
Is he wearing a stocking over his
it's
face?
like
or
a balaclava. Yeah.
Does he see the camera there? Because it
He-
looks like
he
he's
took the
looking
camera.
into the camera.
He stole the camera
Ah!
and then went and took the camera to San Diego because they could follow the GPS on it. He stole the camera.
This is
But now
that
get
is
this.
the scariest. That's one of the scariest
I know.
photos
Can
I've
I
seen in a
say-
long time.
It looks a little like you. It's
You know what, Sona? I see it.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
whole thing is I just want to confess.
If
I want
was-
this to be
If
over.
I was the piss guy, I would bring it up in a way of like, oh my God, they're trying to catch the piss guy, but I would be the piss guy.
Okay, now this is going a level deep because I actually
This is, and by the way, this is, if anyone cares to do it, like a little documentary.
well, it's already happening with these two guys. They're making videos and documenting to the point where I'm starting to suspect they might be the piss guys. But that's the beauty of it. They're really craftily making these fun videos about them going to do the stuff. So it's whether it's real or not, it's a beautiful piece of art.
It's kind of, it's Banksy with urine.
Yeah, it's Piss Banksy. Yeah.
Or Banksy piss or...
It should be Banks Wee because it's wee
Oh
Banks Wee.
boy.
Yeah, guess who just got fired?
I'm sorry.
Isn't that funny? How quickly someone can get fired?
Come on, Banks Wee.
Banks
Wee.
No,
It would be
wait, doubling down, huh?
Banks It'd have to be Banks Wee Wee.
Okay, well,
Okay, anyway, sorry.
welcome to the
Banks,
podcast that always raises the bar.
Banks Pee Pee. Just go Pee Pee.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be Wee Wee.
Wow, man, you became so animated when we got to the pee-pee wee-wee section. Suddenly, Sherlock Holmes is like, let's crack on. What's interesting to me is, yes, you raise an interesting point, which is who discovers this? Two very able documentarians.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it could be them.
But it continues to unfold. It's still, as of the recording of this on September 16th,
Mhm.
just the other day, presumably the city, who has also contracted a hazmat company to come pick up this urine occasionally.
That's your tax dollar at work.
I know. They built a little aluminum pyramid on top of this thing so you could not set anything on it. And then I was taking my daughter for a bike ride. I drove by it. The aluminum thing was shattered and there was like 5 new bottles of piss on there.
Well, now, whoever's doing this, I mean, because I don't know if it's a crime just to leave urine around. I hope not, because
Wait a minute.
we all do it. But anyway,
Wait a minute.
no. Oh, like I'm going to go all the way to Pasadena to do this?
It's littering.
Littering. No, just it's a silent G.
Oh,
But
rage. Oh,
if you were a rapper, you'd be hard G.
that is so stupid.
And brilliant at the same time.
No, just
but anyway,
stupid.
God, he's good. Who's speaking?
Real
Conan.
stupid.
So
Piss.
this is interesting to me that he's now guilty of destroying, city property.
If the city did that. These guys that make these videos are so funny and so good. You really should check out their Instagram because they have them laid out in parts 1 through 6.
But
these
guess what?
sagas.
Let's try
Yeah.
and get our listeners, if anyone's interested and lives in the area, let's get them on the case.
What if the P guy listens? Hey, guys, stop doing it.
No, or
Oh.
tell us why, because they've also put interview boards like whiteboards and questions for him saying, why are you doing this? Is this an art installation, whatever? And the guy won't answer.
Right.
And it's crazy.
Wow.
And it's unfolding as we speak.
How does he get there?
So this is the crazy part. It's the 134. He must pull off on the side of the 134 and has to reach over a concrete wall and put it on there. And there's a video of a hand coming down and placing the piss bottles like chess pieces. Like he's very delicately.
But how'd they catch that picture?
Because they had that. They do the camera. They had multiple cameras.
Oh.
And at different times.
Oh.
Yeah. And one of them got stolen. One of them didn't work.
Why just pee pee? Why not like poo poo? Like, why not feces?
Sona,
Why not
hey,
poop?
Sona, do me a favor. Take a little time out. Just have some apple juice. Take a time out. And when you're ready to join the rest.
Why is it just pee? Why isn't it just poop? Why isn't it also poop? Why just pee, I wonder? Don't you wonder?
Why do you keep repeating it? You keep saying the words much more
Maybe
often
you're
than
Why
you need
just
to.
pee pee and no poo poo?
Okay, you have been spending a lot of time with twin boys who are very young, and your vocabulary has shrunk
Okay.
to pee, poo,
Okay.
yes, and no.
Okay, let's go back to the piss saga. Sorry, I apologize
We were talking
for
about.
bringing this conversation down.
Sarah,
Let's
we
go
were
back
t-
to the piss saga.
We were solely urine focused.
Yeah. So
when
that
you took us
number-
into the
number 1 is fine. Number 2,
yeah,
that's
that's
just not
cool.
respectful.
That's not cool. That's not cool.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's not cool.
All
It's
right,
not art.
everybody was
So anyway,
thinking about it.
I'm interested to find out. I'm kind of interested. I'm also thinking the time and resources that are being spent by both the assailant, we'll call him,
Oh God.
and the people who are on his trail. And now we're getting more people involved. And there are real problems in the world, but this is the human mind. We get distracted by these little strange, there's little eddies.
I know.
Little whirling eddies that distract us from creating a real solar grid that will make us less energy dependent and cut down our need for fossil fuels.
And
but that
Amanda
will never
sent me-
happen because we're on the trail of pee-pee man, you know?
I know. And Amanda sent me a post on the neighborhood social media app, which is for, neighborhoods and
Yeah.
stuff, about a woman concerned about it, saying, here's the email of the city person. We need to all write him and tell them to make this stop too. So it's on the radar of the city now.
Is it close to someone's house? Like, is it hurting anybody?
It's, you know what? It's very close to Meryl Streep's house.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's not cool. She's probably our best, greatest actor. She shouldn't be anywhere near Strange Urine.
What you're saying is not controversial.
I know. I just had to take a stand. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of people saying Meryl Streep can't act her way out of a paper bag. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
And I won't have, she is probably the greatest actress of her generation. And I don't think Strange Bottles of Urine should be anywhere in the vicinity of someone of that caliber.
Unless she is, in fact, the piss
Okay,
artist.
no, we're not doing that.
No?
No.
That's what I thought.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
Near
Nope.
her house? No
Nope.
one's catching it?
Not doing it.
She should have cameras around her house.
Right.
Not doing it.
Yeah, she's the piss artist.
No, don't like it. Not cool. I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting it down, and I'm ashamed of both of you.
Okay.
And I rise because you two fall. Well, this has been a huge waste of time, but it's your fault because you tuned into this fucking podcast.
Question?
Where can people see these photos that you're talking about?
If people want to see these photos,
And who wouldn't?
go to the Instagram accounts of Derek Milton and Grant Yen Syrup, spelled like the condiment.
There's no such condiment as yen syrup.
Syrup.
But what's
Well,
the
his
yen?
name is Grant Yen Syrup.
But what about the condiment yen syrup? Oh, hello.
I'm going to pee my
Hello?
pants.
Hello?
Someone give me a bottle.
Hello?
Guilty.
Hello, Wendy's? Wendy's drive-through person? I've got ketchup, I've got mustard, I've got mayo. There's no yen syrup. What's going on?
I was cleaning out some stuff in my office the other day, and I found that I had this CB dictionary.
Oh my God. I'm not
Make sure that
surprised
we enunciate
all.
CB.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
is
it sounded a little bit like CD for a second.
Oh, CB, Citizens Band Radio, which
Okay.
is the way people
course.
talk like truckers and smoking the band. We've talked about that movie before.
Yeah, and not just the movie. I remember very clearly there was the CB fad was huge
Yeah.
in the late 70s, and there was a song called Convoy.
That's
Do you remember
right.
that song?
I do. CJ McCall.
Yeah, and
We got a
that's
little old convoy running through the night.
We got a great big convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight? Convoy.
Sona, where are you going? What's going
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Anyway,
was just trying
it was
to
a big
leave the
deal,
room
and I
not
remembered
be
that
here anymore.
one of my grandparents passed away, and some of us. Why don't you wrinkle pages even louder? What do you?
Oh my God.
Look at him. He's right. This is the guy who produces the
I
podcast.
edit this. I cut my mic. You don't need to worry
Look at
about
this.
it, you
Look at
weirdo.
this. Look at this. What are you, Chris Crinkle? Anyway,
Why'd you laugh so hard? That
good
wasn't
stuff.
that funny.
Yeah,
It
thank
was.
you,
I thought it was
Sona.
good.
Thank
Chris
you, Sona.
Crinkle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris Crinkle's not good.
You heard of Chris Crinkle? This guy's Chris Crinkle. Louder, Blay, louder. There you go.
my God.
Suck up.
So anyway, one of my grandparents passed away, and we were all like kids, and we were, for some reason, it got switched around. So we were in the funeral procession. There's the, what's it called?
Isn't it called
in the
a funeral
cars.
procession?
Is it the funeral
I think
procession with
it's
the cars?
procession.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Well,
Convoy.
anyway,
It's a convoy.
Hearse was driving with one of my grandparents in it. I can't remember which one. And then other cars. And like our cool cousin was driving the station wagon that my brothers and I and my sisters and I were all jammed into. And we're headed to the graveyard when the song Convoy came on. And my cousin reached over and turned it up all the way. And there's this part of the song where they go, so let them tuckers roll 10-4 because we got a great big, and we were all rocking out. And I loved my granddad, but it felt sacrilegious, but also great at the same time.
He would
so I
have
have a
wanted
fond.
that.
No, he wouldn't have liked that at all.
Oh.
Well, I thought I could quiz you guys on CB lingo and
Sure.
see if you
I'm
can
gonna
figure it
lose
out.
this.
Because actually, speaking of hearse, there is a CB term for hearse.
Oh, yeah?
Anybody know what it is?
Is it called an old rolling pine?
The dead guy.
The dead guy. The dead guy.
No, yeah. Let's see. I remember that. Well, obviously, a Smokey is a policeman.
Yeah, so we'll go over it. First of all,
Okay.
a hearse is called a bone box.
Bone box.
okay.
We got a bone box.
Here are just some of your regular things. Like the police are called, you could call them a Smokey
Yep.
or a bear.
Yep.
Smokey the bear. CB radio are your ears.
Got my ears on.
A bear in the air.
A bear in the air is a whirly gig. It's a helicopter with the cops inside.
The police helicopter.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love that. Instead
Really
of
Can we
police
back
copter,
up?
Yeah.
Can
I
we
said
back up?
a helicopter with police inside. It's a helicopter, but instead of a citizen contained within, at the core of it, are police.
This is what truckers say to each other.
Yes.
Yes, it's the
When they're
lingo they
driving,
use.
like
Lingo.
long range semi drivers.
Yes.
Okay.
Like a bear in the bush.
Bear in the bush is that would be a Smokey that's hiding out trying to catch people in a speed trap. Yeah.
That's exactly right. Now I'm going to quiz you guys. Those are kind of the
Yep,
the
got
easy
it.
ones.
Go
All
ahead.
right, here we go. Blood box.
Blood box would be
Ambulance.
That's right. One for Sona.
okay.
Bed bug hauler.
Bed bug hauler. It would be a motel, like a cheap motel.
No.
I think it's a furniture truck.
A moving van. I'll accept that.
Oh
Jesus,
my
I'm getting my
God. I'm
ass handed to
crushing.
me.
I just learned what this was.
Bikini state.
Bikini State is Florida.
That's right.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I just know because I'm a bikini
are you
inspector.
looking at the? Are you?
No,
looking
I
at
wasn't.
the
No, I was
thing?
not looking
Oh.
at it.
Okay.
I was not. I don't have my glasses on either. So
Breaking wind.
Go speeding.
Going downhill.
I'm sorry, neither of you. It's the first sea beer in a convoy.
Okay.
They're breaking the wind. All
Okay.
right. Brush your teeth and comb your hair. That's something you'd say.
That's just,
what does it mean?
That's just, good hygiene.
Yeah, I think that means I need to rest.
No.
Brush your
It
teeth
helps
and
when you
comb
think
your
of it
hair.
like 10-4, good buddy. Brush your teeth and comb your hair.
Be a good, see you around. Brush your teeth and comb your hair.
There's a smoky up ahead.
What?
What?
Look good. There's a smoky up ahead.
Oh, that's
See
stupid.
you around?
Just say there's a Smokey up ahead. Why brush your teeth and comb your hair?
Well, that's the whole point.
They could be listening,
yeah, but
right?
a policeman doesn't. When they pull you over for speeding, they don't care about your attire and how well coiffed
No,
you
the
are.
Smokies are listening in on the CB radio,
Got
and then they
it.
hear you. If you say, "Hey, there's a Smoky," they'll be like, "Oh, the convoy is smart."
What are California turnarounds?
On ramps,
No.
off ramps, way stations.
California turnaround.
Yeah.
That's when you hit the state of California because you've made your drop and then you're headed back the other way.
Not really.
Yes, it is.
They're benzos or speed, because if you're going as far as California, you got to take some of those to go there and back.
Oh, I see. You mean like a Benny or
Benny.
a big...
Yes, I said benzos.
Yeah.
Benny.
You know, yeah, Benny or a Jub Jub.
Yeah, you guys are real hip.
Those are called
Yeah.
green Squanto, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Choke and puke?
What's that?
Choke and puke?
Choke and puke. Let's see.
Tighten her up.
That's in Smokey and the Bandit. They use that a lot.
Choke and puke?
Yeah. I'm going to choke and puke.
I
Going to a choke and puke.
going to a choke and
like a bad diner.
It's a restaurant, but I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Christmas card.
Just like a way to wish people well.
You use it in a sentence, please.
I'm doing double nickels on the I-5, and I got myself a Christmas card. I'm going to have to pay that come Tuesday.
Traffic ticket.
That's right.
But why was it called a Christmas card?
Well, it's just
These guys
it's
suck.
CB poetry.
I'm sorry. I'm glad. You know what? There's a reason this died out. You know what I mean? They had bad terms. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I'm
Do you think
fine.
they-
I don't even know.
Now we're
going
to get into some of the more colorful ones.
Yeah,
What's the score?
I'm winning.
It's 3 Sona, Conan 2.
Mhm.
Also, we don't know that this died out. There's truckers all over
That's
this
right.
great
Yeah, but why don't
this
they
great
just
country.
email each other or text?
Because you don't want to be on your phone on the while you're
Of course,
driving.
they can be on their phone. They have devices that handle all kinds of things while they're driving.
Let's get to that.
What do you think
Oh.
VacuSuck is for?
Oh,
Well, I have one. I'm using it now.
oh man.
What does it
3
mean?
AA batteries takes care of old Captain Jack down there.
Jesus. Captain Jack.
What does abuse it mean?
Well, okay. Abuse
Just
it.
say it.
Well, I don't want to.
Masturbate.
That's right. Sona gets
I
it.
gave that to Sona because I didn't
You
want to
didn't
offend
want
a
to say
lady.
masturbate?
I didn't, no.
You just called your dick Captain Jack.
Yeah, he's in the army. That's his rank.
You just did a whole vacuum
It's his
suck
rank.
thing.
I got a vacuum suck for Captain Jack.
Yeah,
He did his time.
Well, you don't want to say masturbate, but you're
He was in Vietnam.
What's a douche job?
Oh, man, don't get me started.
A douche job is when
Why did you put two fingers up
'Cause
very specific?
Car wash.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
I was gonna say an actual like anal.
No.
An actual anal. Okay, some of these have crossed over into popular culture, but what's a beaver?
A vagina.
Well, no.
No.
I mean,
Oh.
it is.
It's a woman driving
It's just
a truck.
woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bra buster.
What is it? Bra buster?
Bra buster.
Oh, man. Talk about it.
Excuse me?
What?
Talk about it?
I have no idea.
Bra buster is a woman who is real tough.
No.
Okay.
Bra buster's a speed bump.
No.
You
Oh,
go
that's
over
good.
it too fast, it's going to bust your bra.
No, it's just a large-breasted woman.
Well, wait a
Oh,
minute.
come
How does that?
on.
I thought they have to relate to trucking somehow.
No.
Now you're going to get into, that's an old itchy face. What's that? A guy with a beard. Well, why are they
No,
talking in
because
code?
No
if
one's
I'm-
changing the goalposts.
No,
on me.
if
This
I'm
is-
driving a truck and I see, lady with the titties, I go, hey
say,
guys, bra buster,
that
coming
beaver's a real
right
bra
up.
buster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not coded enough.
Oh,
It's still, do you know
Some
what I mean?
of them
But
are, and
they're-
some of them aren't. I mean,
Yeah.
this just evolved with the language. It's not like somebody sat down at a.
No, but there's a more
council.
clever way to do that if there's a
Okay.
large-breasted woman.
well, maybe
You know what
they're
I mean?
not like they're doing it on the radio, but the woman doesn't hear it. They're just like, hey guys, heads up.
Those are some big knobs on the radio. Yes,
There
you
you
know what I
go.
mean?
That's
Something
nice.
like that.
That's nice.
You know, high beams on. So something they could do better. The twin pillars of society. There's so many different ways to do it, but bra buster's just being unimaginative. Another reason why CB culture has died.
All right, so this is a tiebreaker, and the last one, coffee break.
Coffee break. Oh, tell me about it. I'm just trying to use up time. Coffee break.
Coffee break.
This doesn't like necessarily have a one-to-one for what the name is to what the thing is. So you just have to think creatively. Remember, we're in the kind of like, sexual section of
Oh,
this.
we are.
Oh,
Coffee
coffee break. Does it have anything to do with
This one's anal.
Oh my God, you're
No.
obsessed.
And again, they have a device for that too.
Why?
So they don't have
Is it
to.
because coffee's
Yeah.
Because coffee's dark.
Oh God. No,
No.
not only are you not right, you're disqualified.
Yeah. Thank you. Coffee break. I don't know.
It's just a visit with a prostitute.
But why? That's just.
Oh.
I'm taking a coffee break.
You
it's a way.
can't get upset. These
I
things
can
are
get
on the-
upset.
These
These
are
are-
on the road
I want
for
these
days.
to be. I want these to be rewritten.
Well, the good news is I've only gone through A through D on these, so we've got lots more to do.
Oh my God.
That's okay. I think
I'm
this
not
is our
even a-
last visit to CB. What made you? Why do you have a CB dictionary?
That was my question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe someone gave it to me as a gift, or I bought it. I love the movie
you
Smoking
got-
the Bandit. It's one of
okay.
my favorite movies. So I wanted to be able to speak the
Oh, man.
patois.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well,
Jesus. If you're
hope
going
you're
around
happy.
saying coffee break or bra buster, I can't know
I
you.
do think some
Well,
of these could be
I'm
better.
1010 in the shade, Pickle Park, and Tailor Made. So
See, that sounds good, but some of these just weren't very good.
well,
I'm going to
I'm
be
just-
honest. Coffee break for a prostitute. There's a better way to do that, right?
I think coffee break.
What?
I think
But what if
coffee
you
break
want a
is
coffee
cool.
break?
It's a
Like,
euphemism. They're
but
saying,
what
like,
I'm saying is that's a bad idea because coffee is a regular part of what a trucker would be drinking,
So is
and they would want.
prostitution.
No,
Well-
that's a terrible thing to say.
Why are you telling other people that you're going on a coffee break? Like, why are you telling the other people on the radio that you're going to see a prostitute? Why don't you just
'Cause
do it?
I think you guys got to put yourself in the mindset of the 70s in the American South, and you're just talking to your buddies on a CB radio going, I'm going to go on a coffee break, 10-4, come back. Come
I'd
on.
say I'm going to go hire a prostitute, and then I'm going to have some coffee afterwards with said prostitute.
My old college roommate,
Ah!
Tom Crow.
Jesus,
Who's that?
he came out of nowhere.
his sister-
Hey, what's your handle there, good buddy? Is this shut the fuck up?
Snowcap. Yeah, no. No,
Snowcap.
my old college roommate, Tom Crow, his sister, her job is coordinating long-haul truckers. I can ask her how much of these are still in use today because she talks to a lot of truckers.
That sounds good.
Yeah, find out if there are a lot of truckers out there taking coffee breaks.
And you know what this segment really wants? A follow-up segment.
Okay.
Yeah, it screams follow-up.
Sorry.
And ask her about VacuSuck. Is that the is that the actual name?
All right,
Is that the actual name?
From the guy who won't say masturbate.
Well,
Okay.
No, I can't do it myself, but with machinery.
On the Jeff Goldblum episode recently and on the Jack White episode, we discussed how there were a number of rejected theme songs for James Bond movies.
Yes, and this is something that I guess is one of your orgasmic pleasures in life is talking about James Bond movies. It's something that you know a lot about. I'm not putting you down in
No,
any
and
way.
I didn't even bring this up.
No, and crazily, it came up with Jeff Goldblum and then came up again with Jack White, the idea that Johnny Cash apparently wanted to write and sing a Bond theme and submitted it, and it was rejected.
So there's a rich history of famous musicians submitting and or being even requested to submit for Bond songs that have not been used. And I thought I'd put it together into a quiz.
Okay.
I will read you the name and the year of the movie and 4 musicians or bands, and you have to guess which one is the one that actually had a song. And then you can hear these songs online too.
How many of these happened when I was alive?
1.
Oh, fuck you.
No, wait, sorry. No, I'm sorry. 3. What year were you born?
82.
3.
Okay.
But these are not things that either of you, no one would know these things.
He
You'd have-
knows, he's like, oh, that band was like big in that time.
I've structured the answers so that that's
Just
this
relax.
Is, I'm thinking of you, Sona.
There's no
Okay.
stakes here, Sona.
No, there
Just
are.
relax.
There are always stakes.
But
there
listen,
are always stakes.
so I'm curious.
Yeah.
I just want to be very clear because I think, to be fair, and the listeners will agree, you didn't set this up that clearly. These are actual submissions that were rejected.
Yes.
Got it.
And I'm doing this for the show and for you guys. I don't give a damn about any of this stuff. I'm not wearing a T-shirt right now with a James Bond reference on it. It's just like this is a service. I don't care. I don't even like James Bond.
I love
Okay.
James Bond. Don't you have a podcast about James Bond?
Didn't you over COVID build a James Bond Aston Martin out of Legos?
I thought you were heading for a joke, and I actually did.
No.
Yeah.
But didn't you? You did.
Wait, you did?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Well, let's do the quiz.
He also built he built Sean Connery out of Legos. A full-size 6'1" Sean Connery out of Legos.
Easier than you think.
Yeah. It was. He made it. It was
impressive.
over 600,000 Legos.
Oh, but you don't like James Bond.
Don't even know who he is. All right. Okay. The first,
Wait, again, just to ring in,
Oh
because
my
he
God.
never gets this.
All we do
right,
is recap.
Is when
One
it's
more
time,
time. Let
when
me
it's
understand.
time
These are
for us-
microphones and we're in
excuse
a-
me. When
are-
it's time for us to answer, we say our name and then we answer.
Yes,
because
that's
he
correct.
never does that.
No,
and I just want
he
to
won't
make
be
sure.
acknowledged if he doesn't. So you
Yes,
have to say
thank
your
you.
name, and then if you answer incorrectly, you're locked out. The other person gets to answer.
Okay,
Yes.
let's
Okay.
go because this is riveting.
Okay.
You're so angry. You're like building it down just in case I win.
I
You want to
agree.
act like you don't care.
I think this is boring. I didn't even want to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not a big, huge James Bond fan.
All right. The year is 2015.
Got it. I
The
remember it
film
very well.
Is Spectre.
Spectre. Got it.
Okay. Now I'm going to read 4 musicians or bands. Ready?
What are you writing down?
Just chill.
Okay.
Chum.
Ready? Paul McCartney. Ed Sheeran. Arcade Fire. Radiohead.
Sona.
Sona.
Arcade Fire.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Conan.
I'm going to say it's not Sir Paul because Sir Paul did Live and Let Die. And I
Keep
can't
in
think.
mind, Shirley Bassey did 3.
Yeah, but I know, but I just don't believe it was Paul McCartney because I don't picture anyone saying to Paul McCartney, "Thanks, pal, but take a walk."
Well, and I'm not a James Bond fan, but when he submitted Live and Let Die, the producer Harry Saltzman said, "That sounds great. Who are we going to get to sing it?"
Are you guys going to have like a longer conversation before he answers?
Okay, Conan, what's your answer?
Ed Sheeran.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Who was it?
It's Radiohead.
Radiohead submitted a song,
And you can hear it online. Yeah.
and they said we're good. We don't need it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think it's better than
What did they?
Sam Smith. And I like Sam Smith otherwise, but this song maybe.
I think I remember his
Yeah,
song.
Writings on the Wall. Okay, the year is 1981.
This has me thinking about you and I. We both have a slight musical bent.
Yeah.
Gorley, we should submit a James Bond song and try and I'd be happy to sing it. Thank you. No, but just
It's
but we just need to have
rejected.
the title. We have to have the title.
Yeah,
we have to have the title of what the. Do you know what the next Bond film's going to be?
No one does. They don't even have the.
But they don't have a title yet?
No, so we can make.
Oh, they don't
Sky's
even
the
have the
limit.
Bond.
No, Sky's the limit.
Sky's the Limit is a great title.
Oh my God.
Sky's the limit.
Already rejected.
Sky's
No
the
one's heard it.
limit.
No one wants to hear more.
Wherever you go.
No one
What
wants
can't
to hear
you
more.
go beyond? The sky is the limit.
Oh, we got to work on this.
The year is 2025.
2025.
The musicians are Conan O'Brien and Matt Gorley.
Yep.
Okay, no. The
Both
year,
of us playing the zither.
The year is 1981.
Okay.
The movie For Your Eyes Only. We're in the Roger Moore era now,
Yep.
okay?
Of course.
The four musicians, Pete Townsend, Pet Shop Boys, Kate Bush, or Blondie.
Sona.
Yes.
I'm going to say Kate Bush.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Yeah, I love this game where she just blurts out the wrong thing right away. I like to take a little time before I say the wrong thing.
That's how quizzes work. You don't have a discussion with whoever is conducting
This is
the
heaven.
quiz
This is
and then just, be like, well, it can't be Paul McCartney and he's talking about Shirley Bassey. Like, what is this? This isn't fair. You have to answer. What?
Whoa.
I hate that.
He just like
I
Crocodile
hate that
Dundee'd you.
so much. Oh, nothing fills me with more rage.
I don't blame you.
We edit it up so it'll come out faster. That's the beauty of it.
No, we're going to let people know.
I'm going with Blondie.
That's correct.
Yes!
And it's, I think, better than the Sheena Easton one. I love Blondie. This song's cracking.
What is the song?
It's called For Your Eyes Only.
For your... and she do it like Blondie? For your eyes only.
No, it's
'cause it is true.
that's a little more
For your eyes
sultry.
only and I'm feeling blue.
It's, I love that song.
Which, okay.
Heart of Glass.
Yeah, Heart of Glass.
Yeah. Okay. The year? 1995.
Okay.
The film, Goldeneye. It's Pierce Brosnan's first time
Yes.
as James Bond.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Ace of Base, Depeche Mode, Oasis, or Blur?
Sona.
Sona.
I am just guessing. All of these are just guesses. Oasis.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Come on.
I'll go with the correct answer, which is Depeche Mode.
I'm sorry, no.
Damn it! I wanted to come in with a lot of authority.
Yeah, you
I had
really-
but
you
you know what?
really
If I'm
did
going to be
that.
wrong, I want to go in. When I used to play basketball with my brothers, my favorite thing to do was be way outside and say nothing but net, and then hurl up a giant brick. It's my favorite thing to do. You know.
Oh my
Put it
God.
up, it's a 3, and then hurl the shittiest shot anyone's ever seen, and it would smash a neighbor's window.
I'm going to throw a curveball at you
No,
guys.
who was it?
I'm going to throw a curveball at you. Goldeneye, 1995. Is it Ace of Base or Blur?
I'm gonna.
Ace of Base.
Ring in.
I'm gonna say
This is
Conan.
a quiz. Yes.
I just think it's too early for Blur. It feels too early to me. That's why Ace of Base is crazy, though. That's crazy.
Is that
but-
your answer?
No, I think I'm gonna have to say Ace of Base.
He wants to see if you're giving
I'll
him
say
any
Ace of Base.
reaction.
I'm not giving anything.
No,
I
I'll
know.
say Ace of Base.
Okay, so you rang in.
Yeah, I'll say Ace of Base.
The
just
correct
to be
answer is
contrarian.
Ace of Base.
Yeah.
And you can hear this song, but they changed the title and called it The Juvenile instead of The Goldeneye.
You're not allowed, if you're an artist, to change the title of the James Bond movie.
No.
You
After
can't,
it
like-
was rejected, they wanted to put it out as a song.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see. I thought I was thinking of someone like Cher saying, "I want to record the song for the new James Bond movie," and they're like, "Okay, Cher, cool." And he's like, "Yeah. Well, anyway, the title of it is, a bullet for the brain," and she's like, "No, that's not the movie title anymore."
Cher, she can do that.
Yeah, now it's all about,
She can do that, though. She's Cher.
whatever.
Was
I just-
Cher ever rejected?
Not that I know of.
I hope not.
I mean, probably never in life. Cher should never be rejected.
Never.
Look, already this segment has gone on longer than I would have ever wanted to talk about James Bond.
Right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to roll this over into a two-part
You have taken your own
cliffhanger.
personal obsession and use it to hijack a very popular podcast, and we've taken it down this cuckoo cul-de-sac where only you want to hang.
There's never been a popular podcast that used the term cuckoo cul-de-sac.
No, next summer, instead of Chill Chums, it should be Welcome to the Cuckoo Cul-de-Sac.
I like
with
it.
Conan and his Quasies, all with Ks.
Write that down.
Well, it's another episode of Welcome to the Cuckoo Cul-de-Sac with Conan and his Quasies.
All right, we'll see you next episode.
If you dare.
It's looking like my newborn daughter, Conan, might have red hair.
Is that true? Really?
It looks like it. Yeah, you know, the hair can change for newborns, but the first fluff fell out, and then the stuff coming in is kind of red. I need your guidance. What do I do?
You got to give her up.
No, you do not have to give her up, Sona.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that's where we were all headed. No?
No, that's not
okay.
where we're headed.
Do I put her in a program? Is there some kind of therapy? What do I do?
Well, you should know some things. There's some things that make, I've mentioned this before, but I was the only redhead out of 6 kids in my family. And I remembered thinking that it bestowed some sort of, I don't know, it was like a magical, mystical sign that I was meant for greatness. And then we realized that wasn't true. But then I got into the show business and sort of hacked out a living. But no, it is everything you've heard is true. There are fewer and fewer redheads all the time. We will go extinct. It's a squirrely gene, which means you can have 50 kids and none of them will be redheads. And then someone else can have 2 kids and both of them are redheads and the parents don't even have red hair. So it's a gene that just shows up places. So you don't know. But I think it means that your daughter is destined to do amazing things. I really do.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
And when I say amazing things, I mean wear a large hat at the beach. Take a long time to find someone who will date you.
Oh, no. Does she have very fair skin, Matt?
Yeah, she does. Amanda's got kind of more olive tone skin where I have, the Irish pink as well. And I think she got that. And I have a little red in family history. And my beard used to be red.
Oh, I thought you meant you had a little red on your body. Like your whole body is not redheaded, but then there's a small tuft at your low back that's bright copper.
Oh, yeah, my little cotton tail.
Conan. Oh, come on, guys.
He's got that little copper Brillo pad on his low back.
What is happening? I don't know.
No, I used to have a kind of reddish beard, but now it's mostly gray.
Yeah.
It's not too early to dye her hair. And
no, don't. This is terrible. It is too early.
It's not too early.
What's wrong with being a redhead? Think of all the great redheads in history.
Who?
Yeah.
Little Orphan Annie? Pippi Longstocking? All fictional characters.
The Wendy's girl? I auditioned to be the Wendy's girl and I came in 3rd.
Carrot Top?
Carrot Top?
I got to dye her hair.
Yeah, you gotta fix that situation.
No.
ASAP. You gotta fix it when it's early.
No, this isn't like she has bowed legs and needs to get braces. This is red hair. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, I can't tell you.
Like they put those little rubber helmets to fix how their plates are coming together. We need to get a little like helmet that injects just a little bit of dye over time. Give her auburn.
She'll never know
hair.
she was a redhead. Yeah.
Guys, do you know how many times in my 20s women came up to me and said, "Oh my God, a redhead, I want to do you"?
How many times?
0. It was a trick question. No one ever said that.
Oh my God, I want to do you?
Does that not how people talk?
It's not how, even if you had brown hair, nobody would say that to you. I mean, girls just don't go around like I've never gone up to a guy and been like, yeah, I want to do you.
Oh my God.
Sona, I beg to differ. I remember you had a little crazy time there in your mid-20s that I was witness to.
Okay.
Did you not act that way sometimes?
Moving on. I would never go up to a guy that. But yeah, I had game. It was different.
Yeah, your game was you'd hit them over the head with a club and then drag them to your room. That's what you did. It was caveman style.
Anyway, you got to dye her hair.
Did you have game? Did you have game back in the day? Sona, did you have game?
Yes, I had. You saw me.
I believe it.
You saw me.
You saw me when I would talk to guys, flirt it up.
I remember sitting at tables with you when you were single, and there'd be a waiter that would come over who you thought was cute, and you'd make these big eyes at the waiter. I remember that very clearly.
I've left my number on checks before at restaurants. Yeah, I've done that.
You've done that at pawn shops.
Oh, real funny. That's funny. Anyway, dye her hair, Matt.
Okay.
An old man who you just left a cane there. You pawned your grandfather's cane. And the old man was like, well, thank you very much. What's this number? Well, why don't you call it and find out?
First date. I brought you a transistor radio.
It's got Bakelite dials. It's from the 40s.
I hate it here.
Do you really? You're in your own home.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, we'll get back on track and just say that I'm very happy for you that she's a redhead, and I think I've, of course, seen her. She's beautiful, and I think she's going to represent us redheads perfectly, and she'll be a great member of our tribe, and I hope her hair never changes. I hope it's just fiery red for her entire life.
Yeah. Okay.
I curse you.
Adam Sachs, our wonderful overlord here at the podcast.
He's a podcast genius. He's the boy wonder. We owe him our thanks. Great debt of gratitude.
He alerted me of something on Reddit, and the title is Conan's podcast using the dick, dork, and deer formula? I started wondering if Conan is using a classic radio TV construct known as the dick, dork, and deer formula. For those unfamiliar, this is a common structure in big morning radio shows where the dick plays the antagonist, saying the bold or jerky things.
Yeah.
The dork is quirky or socially awkward, creating funny friction.
Gorley.
The deer is the heart of the show, keeping things grounded and often echoing what the audience is thinking.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
We're using the dick, and dick formula. Because I think it switches on and off all the time.
I know, it's true.
I don't think there is a deer here. You know what's amazing is that when you hear that, if I didn't know any better, I'd say, oh, that makes sense. And I'm sure there is a format for these things. People would be stunned by how little thought went into Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
That's true.
It was, I mean, honestly, it was Adam saying, Conan, you should do a podcast. And I said, well, if I do it, I better have Sona there because she's in my life. She's my assistant. And we seem to be really funny together. And it's a real connection. And then they said, we need a dick. And they brought Matt Gorley in.
Professional dick.
A professional dick.
You guys are both dorks and dicks.
Yes.
You're both dork dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or dick dorks.
I like dork dick.
Dickorks.
We're corked dicks.
Yeah.
Ready to blow.
You are, though. I mean, I think we are all definitely dicks.
Yes.
I think it's
a different formula, but I think that is very interesting that is a formula when I think about it. Now, whatever we've come up with is random. This is a Jackson Pollock painting, except it wasn't even painted by Jackson Pollock. There was a can of paint on the side of the road.
It was painted by a dick.
Yeah, a car ran over it and splorched a bunch of paint onto a canvas. And that's what this is, for better and clearly worse.
Yeah.
But, right? Is that, now, you weren't thinking anything like that, were you, Adam? You're allowed to jump in. Oh, here he comes. He's just, he's unfamiliar with the format, so he's sitting 50 feet away.
Is this mic on? The headphones are not on.
Okay, wow. So you're the podcast genius. Do I speak into this tube?
No. The answer is no. I definitely was not thinking that we would. I'd never heard of that dick, dork, deer thing either. I can see how it makes sense, but no, that wasn't the thought. The thought was start with you. You actually said like you want some people around you. You need people to bounce off of. You can't just do this by yourself.
Well, I mean, I could. It'd probably be better.
Oh.
Well, I said I don't. Said that you didn't want to do it by yourself.
No, what I said was I don't want it to be too good.
Oh.
So let's make sure that Sona's here in Gorley. Remember?
So, yeah.
You know, like sort of if a nuclear reactor gets too hot, they put in these rods to cool it.
Yeah.
Of just sort of mediocre stuff.
Dick dork.
Yeah,
dick
real
dork.
dick dork.
You're dick dorking it big
That's
time
a dick
right
dork
now.
Move.
You're doing a dick dork.
Yes,
no
I'm explaining
one dick
how
dorks better than you do.
I'm being a dick, and I'm
Yeah.
also explaining how a nuclear reactor works.
Well, we should give some credit to Jeff Ross, who
Never. And not Jeff Ross, the roast master general comic.
No,
Jeff Ross,
our own Jeff
my
Ross.
producer of 31 years.
Yes, who
25 of them very capably.
He also identified the fact that you and Sona have a great thing and it's really funny, so we should have Sona there. And I had known Matt for many years at that point, worked with him for many years, and so when we said we wanted, the best producer in my mind, Matt's the best.
I'm going to confess
there
something.
Is.
You had me come into a meeting and Matt was there and we met.
Yeah.
We got along great. And you said, well, Matt will be the producer. At the time, I thought that meant he was, this isn't a bit or anything. I thought he was behind a glass case.
Me too.
Producing it. I had no idea that he'd be in the room with us. And when you were in the room with us and talking, I was like, oh, I was surprised. And for years, hated it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got that sense.
Just years. No, I'm kidding. A surprise. And then immediately saw, this is great. This is a triangle. This is triangulation because I'm going to take a second and be legitimately nice to you. You bring so much great stuff to the podcast and you think differently than I do, not as quickly and not as
you were so close.
Not as
just all dear,
not
just
as
a little dork,
not as touched by the gods. You not kissed by the gods, but you do such an amazing job, and so that was a complete surprise to me.
Same with me because I had no understanding that I was going to be on mic. I was just supposed to come on and help develop the pilot. But I do remember one of the first times you engaged with me on mic, and in true service to this thing, it was a question about Star Wars.
Oh.
And you, I think, turned to me as like, what do you think of this? And I had this answer about the prequels or something.
Because I didn't even know. You just looked like someone. I think it was because you were dressed as a Jedi. And I mean in a child's Jedi costume. The kind that ties around like an apron and just says Jedi on it. Not a good Jedi, not a cosplay Jedi, but an 11-year-old going out on Halloween Jedi.
I did in the back of my mind think there was a world where Matt would speak more, but the premise was that, you weren't going to talk. You were just going to be the producer.
I think you got there to be a microphone out there where I was kind of like, why is there a
microphone? And I wanted there to be a microphone in front of you just in case. And
for a while, I kept, I don't know if you remember this, but for easily the first 20 episodes, I was hiding your microphone.
You were.
I'd come in early. I would, using a saw, I would saw it off.
I know, you didn't know they'd just come off.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you just duct tape my mouth too.
That was harder because you're quick. You're very quick. But then Blay stumbles in. Blay is like, if you're at a campsite and you don't put your food away, Blay will show up. So Blay stumbled in and, he was like, like outside the tent. And then he started saying things. We thought, okay, well, Blay's here. And then Eduardo. Now, Eduardo designed the studio.
Right.
Eduardo is the one here who actually knows things. He actually has skill. He's trained. He's talented. And you actually, Matt, you have some actual real world abilities in editing. I don't do anything. Sona, Jesus. I'm sorry. But you know the way light can't escape a black hole? I mean, just... You don't do anything, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Does it infuriate you a little bit? Okay,
I love it.
Okay, I'm glad.
I love it. I love it.
You're right.
You are the best at doing nothing. Like you've turned it into only an art.
No, I'm saying you're just gorgeous. Always been Sona. And it's amazing. Don't change a thing.
Okay.
But that's also an insult. And but no, I mean, Eduardo is the one who designed the studio, just makes this whole thing hum. You're the maestro. You deserve so much better from me, except you have to take the occasional shot because you're a human being in the room with me.
That's fair.
And you have to absorb some of the hate that was crystallized in Brookline, Massachusetts in the 60s.
This is going to sound corny. I can't take credit for hardly any of it. I just do what you guys allow me to do. So,
I hated that.
Yeah. He's a deer. He's the deer.
That's the deer right there.
There's 3 deers over there.
I knew you were going to give me shit for it, but I have to.
No. Should we be more like those those like.
Fuck you.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna do the dick part?
Also, we don't have sound effects, and I think all those shows have a wah 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 and then fake fart noises and stuff.
My.
Yeah, we use real farts here. We don't use fake fart noises. We can't afford. We couldn't figure that out.
We have a fart mic. Fart mic.
Sona's always carbo loading before every episode.
Get
Sona
ready.
eats 900 pounds cans of beans.
Give me some beans.
Give me some beans.
I got work to do.
I got work to do. And then Eduardo's always like, there is a fart sound effect. It's literally on this board. Sona's like, that sucks.
Yeah.
We
Give me the fart mic.
Wait, there's just one we have to pass around, or are we individually mic'd?
Okay, I'm calling it.
No,
Okay.
there's one fart mic.
Okay.
And then when you feel it, you give
say,
a look,
"Hey,
and
pass
then
me the fart
someone's like,
mic."
"It's fart time." Maybe we
Sona,
say it's
to your
fart time.
Sona, to your credit, you're always ready to go when you feel it. Sona's always ready to go.
I prepare,
You are
sir.
money in the bank.
Yes, I do. Yes,
All right,
I am.
I want to wrap this up, but that's the origin story of how.
Oh God!
Wait a minute.
That was so
That
juicy.
sounded like wet corduroy ripping.
I know.
That did not sound. That was like a lung being pulled out of someone's chest, Eduardo.
Different type of farts.
What was that?
That is not
No.
like anything I've ever heard
That was
before.
someone falling
Oh,
into a
that is-
trash compactor.
That was Aquaman
That
farting.
was a fart.
There we go.
Ew!
Okay, all right.
No, there's
Yeah.
funny
Okay.
farts and the wet farts are not that funny. The first,
guess what?
that one was was funny.
This is.
I know
this was a
comedy.
Boy,
new
we
low.
really have turned into a radio drive
Yeah.
time show. This is
All right,
insane.
well, avoid the 405. Avoid the 405, and we'll be back with the Whack Pack right here on Z5535.
Hit the fart.
Jesus.
That's so pathetic.
That's just a dead person. That person's been dead for 6 weeks.
But we're all laughing at the fart. Farts are always funny.
No, never funny.
Oh, God.
Happened very recently. We were doing a segment of the podcast where I talked to fans, people all around the world. They drop. When do they drop?
Thursdays.
But we had this very strange moment. We were talking to a woman from Westerly, Rhode Island, named Sarah, who's an optometrist. We were laughing about a bunch of different things. And then I just said, what's the worst thing you've seen, ailment you've seen come into your office? Obviously, mostly it's fitting prescriptions. But what's the worst? Has anyone ever come in with an injury? And she said, oh, yeah, a guy came in and his chicken had attacked him and poked into his eye. And out of nowhere, do you remember this, Sona? Out of suddenly,
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing.
Like on cue.
On cue,
Yeah.
Matt Gorley says, oh, yeah, I have a relative. And then you gave this crazy name that sounds made up.
I know.
And it's so crazy that I wrote it down on my desk, and it's still here, written on my desk. Elmsworth Gorley.
Ellsworth Gorley.
Ellsworth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't want to mess up Ellsworth.
Yeah. So we're talking to this woman, and she mentions something insane because she's an optometrist, and she says, yeah, one guy came in and his chicken had attacked him and pecked his eye. And immediately, as if it were nothing, Gorley just says, oh, yeah, I had a relative, a great-great-grandfather named Elmer Ellsworth Gorley, whose eye was pecked out by a chicken, and then he immediately holds up a photo
Yeah.
of this guy from 1880 who's missing an eye, and he's got a big mustache.
Beautiful mustache.
And you had the picture ready to go.
Yeah.
This was not set up. This was not in any way, we didn't do any research. We didn't know anything about this. It was totally random that this woman, Sarah, mentioned this. And you have an effing picture of Elmer Ellsworth Gorley missing an eye ready to go. How is that possible, Matt?
I've just been carrying it around waiting for the chance to bring it up. Finally today, it did.
That's exactly what it looked like. I pictured you go to lectures, you go to restaurants, you always have the picture ready to go. You're always ready for someone to say, well, that puts me in mind of the time someone got their eye pecked out by a chicken. And you leap up and you say, I too, sir, know of such a man. His name be Elmer Ellsworth Gorley, and here is his visage. And you hold up a picture.
There have been so many times when someone said chicken and he's perked up, ready to go, and
or
then
else
never.
or else he's somewhere random and he's got his picture ready to go, and someone says, "I'll never forget the time my great-great-grandfather had his eye pecked out," and you're like, "Here we go." By an owl. You slowly sink back into your seat and jam the wrinkled photo of Elmer Ellsworth Gorley back into your jacket.
There's a usual suspects aspect to this where if you listen back to the podcast, you wouldn't know it because it never got there, but I'm always bringing up chickens and eyes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hoping that you can get, Jessica Alba, and she's like, wait, what? Who's this guy talking now? I thought I was talking to Conan. I'm curious if you have an eye for the chicken, if you know what I mean.
Don't you think chickens are so dangerous?
Hey, wait a minute. I'm determined, like any good reporter, I must find out why, Gorley, did you have that picture ready to go?
So hesitant to tell you, of all people, because I just feel like you're never going to let me live this down. But
I can't wait.
Okay. I have a band and I have a song about this man called Eyesore, and I'm working on a video where I'm doing this little old 70s computer that does a printout of the visuals and it scrolls along. And I just know I'm in for it once I've told you that. And it's out now.
Oh my God.
I am a man who's starving to death, and I've been I'm crawling through the desert.
I know. Oh,
and I
God.
just came upon a large a large fresh Thanksgiving meal on a table with white linen and one chair. And there's a little card there that says Mr. O'Brien. And I am going to chow down. You have a band? What's the band?
It's called Townland.
And what do you play in the band? I'm guessing guitar?
I play guitar, yeah.
Okay. And you wrote a song about your ancestor. What, is he your great-great-grandfather?
That's right, yeah.
And his name, say it again?
Elmer Ellsworth Gorley.
And you wrote a song about this man called Eyesore.
Yeah.
Because I guess funny to you that he lost an eye.
Well, tragedy plus time.
It is true. It is true. It's been a while. How does the song go? Can you tell us any of the lyrics?
Oh, God. Let me think of it.
This is delicious. Oh. This is succulent. Sona, taste some of this Gorley discomfort. Isn't it delicious?
It's quite tasty. I'm not going to lie. I usually don't like siding with you, but this is very delicious.
Oh, my God. I couldn't have another bite. Or could I?
If I know you'll be eating on this for years.
Does the song recreate the accident? Is it like, the song is talking about Elmer Ellsworth Gorley, and then you hear,
yeah.
And then you hear, my eye.
It's all chicken sounds. Do you remember that Jingle Bells song done by dogs?
Yep. Okay. You seem hesitant to tell us too much more about the song.
I'm hesitant about everything right now.
Will this be available? When will people get to maybe go online and listen to your band? What's the name again of your band, please?
Townland.
Metallica
was taken.
Yes.
It's out February 22nd, and the album is called Honey on the Hi-Fi.
Can we see the photo again, Matt? Can you show it to us?
Yeah,
I
show
just
it
want
to
to
us
see him again.
Okay. Oh, wow.
It looks like Tobey Maguire with a Kurt Russell mustache from Tombstone.
I'm not going to lie. He's a looker.
He's not
Except
bad
both those actors you referenced, though, had both their eyes.
I think he was a teacher, a one-eyed teacher.
I mean, if he was my teacher, I'd be like, hello, Mr. Gorley.
Yeah.
He was a good-looking guy.
Yeah, he's dapper, huh?
He's pretty dapper. Although, of course, absolutely no depth perception. So
look at him.
Yeah, that's the problem. When you've got one eye, he'd go to put the wedding ring on you, and you'd be like, no, you've got 6 more feet to go before you hit my finger.
Oh, God.
This is, did he ever opt for a glass eye or a prosthetic?
I don't know. He's certainly not wearing one in this photo.
I think back then they just used they put whatever was available in there.
A marble.
Or like an inkwell. Or sometimes the hub of a wagon wheel. They just jammed whatever was in there, and they'd go into a bar and people would be like, are you looking at me? No, that's a wagon wheel in my left socket. It's still 100 years before they come up with the old glass eye prosthetic.
Did he wear an eye patch?
I've never seen a picture of him with an eye patch. But I
would wear an eye patch.
Yeah, I would.
Do you know why the chicken attacked him?
I think it happened when he was a boy. So maybe he was just playing with the chicken. And the only thing I've been told by my grandpa was a, quote, overzealous rooster pecked his eye out when he was a boy.
Is that one of the lines in the song?
No.
Do you want any help with any of the lyrics?
Yeah, would you mind? It's not too late. The album's done and up and out by now, but we can always resubmit.
My mind is just bubbling with possibilities.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what rhymes with rooster. How about 200 years before he'd need his Vax booster? He was attacked by an overzealous rooster.
You can join the band because that's solid.
Incredible. An incredible story, and I can't wait for all of you to enjoy this song.
Take us into it like a radio DJ.
You're listening to KONN Radio, Southern California's only podcast rate radio, with your host, Conan O'Brien.
All right, well, guess what? That rockin' new band out of Pasadena, Townland, is back, and they have got a new wax platter that we're going to be spinning today. This is quite a song. This one's dedicated to Elmer Ellsworth Gorley, and we call this one Eyesore. Give a listen. I sit here with my companions, my chums, my pals, Sonam Movsesian. Hello,
Yes,
Sonam.
hello.
And Matt Gorley. Now, Matt, I'm told that you're a little loopy today because you're on some kind of powerful medication. What's going on?
I mean, look at him.
You've got a very different posture than normal. Seriously, what's happening?
What's up, Groove Bones?
Yes, Groove Bones. The name I've always wished I had.
Well, I found out I have tennis elbow, and so they put me on some anti-inflammatories that making me feel pretty good.
Okay. Can you tell me exactly what the medication is?
Indomethacin? Does that sound familiar?
Well, that was outlawed years ago.
Hey, you're funny.
Yeah.
What's tennis elbow?
Well,
and I'm sure everybody knows what it is.
I didn't know. I mean, I've heard it, but it's just, I think it's an inflammation of the tendons in your elbow.
And do you play tennis?
No.
Why would you call it tennis elbow? What have you been doing?
What do you want me to call it? Collecting old typewriters elbow?
Yes, we should. What have you been overusing that arm?
I cleared everything out of our garage by myself, box after box. And
Wife threw you out, huh?
Yeah, again.
Okay, well, so you're on these powerful anti-inflammatories. What are these side effects? Do you feel
drowsiness?
Drowsiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do.
You do what?
Feel that.
Okay.
Are you going to be able to drive home?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Well, give it a shot.
Could one of you guys give me a ride?
We could easily call you an Uber, but part of me thinks we need things to talk about on the podcast. So why don't you drive home in this condition and just see what happens? The loopiest I've been, have I told you this? I may have mentioned this, but the first time that I had a procedure and they gave me a twilight drug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned that a few times. Yeah.
Okay. But did I tell you how my wife had to come pick me up? She had to walk me home and I just was a child.
Oh.
I was a child. I was on this twilight drug, and this is in New York. And so we had to walk like 15 blocks. And she was like holding my hand and leading me back to the apartment.
That's cute.
Like I was a baby. And then I just looked at her at one point and I said, I want to go to McDonald's. Like a kid would.
Yeah.
And so she took me to McDonald's, and I was as happy as I've been in my adult life.
I would love to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, because there's something about, it was so primal. I just wanted comfort food. And I went back to my childhood. Love my wife. She did a nice thing. She took me to McDonald's and she said, sit here and don't move. I remember that. Don't move.
She put you in a booster seat.
And I swear to God, she put like a Burger King crown on me or something.
Did she get you a Happy Meal?
I don't think she got me a Happy Meal. I think she got me a quarter pounder, but she got me a shake.
Did you dip your chicken McNugs in your shake?
Is that a euphemism?
What?
You're a freak.
Did you put your balls in the shake?
Well, I did that. Just be clear is all I'm asking you.
Is that a thing people do?
Oh, yeah.
The nugs in the shake?
Good.
Yeah, we all dip. Oh, I thought you meant do we dip our balls in the shake? I know that's a common thing. It's called teabagging.
Yeah.
Teabagging Grimace. It's called.
The ultimate teabag himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Grimace still used? Do they still have the characters that we grew up watching on
think
McDonald's?
so.
Like Hamburglar, they're all gone.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember there were some that actually went away early on because there's Mayor McCheese and there's the police burger guy.
Right. But they got rid of them. I love those characters.
Yeah. And the Fry guys.
And I know Ronald's gone, but they got rid of everybody.
Ronald's gone?
Ronald's not gone.
He's in jail?
You don't see him. No, you don't see him in commercials anymore.
Yeah, why
When was the last time you
know?
saw Ronald McDonald in a commercial?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I saw him at Costco the other day.
Okay, well, maybe you should.
Hey, man, when you're not as inflamed.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, thanks for being here, Chong.
Truth
Nice
serum.
to have you.
Truth serum. We should
Ask me anything. I'll tell you the truth. I'm happy to tell you.
You know, this is just an anti-inflammatory. You're not on LSD. This is just
such a lightweight.
You're such a lightweight. It's incredible. This is taking me back to when we did the summer s'mores and you had a little bit of a drink and started trying to kiss me on my left nipple. It's like you literally had the equivalent of a rum-flavored cough drop, and now you've got your hand on my upper thigh.
Oh, my God.
Joe, who works here at the show and is working in this very room often, Joe today asked me seriously, she said, are you on Adderall? Because she's so cool. And she said to me,
she is.
She said, and she wasn't joking. She said, are you on Adderall? And I said, no. And she said, okay, so what is it? And I said, no, this is, because she was talking about how energetic and talkative I am.
Yeah.
And I said, this is just who I am. And she went, okay. okay. She asked if I was on Adderall.
Wow.
Now, the reason, she said, I want to try and be a little more like you. And I said, because Jo is so cool.
She is cool.
She is so cool and laid back and kind of effortlessly, like, when you're like that, everyone thinks you're the coolest person in the room. I said, Jo, you don't want to be like me. I want to be like you. And I can't. But she asked me if I was on Adderall.
I was shocked when I found out your comedy comes from a sober place. I thought like your writer's room was just like, you guys are all lighting up joints and you're just like, you know.
We were pretty straight.
And I'm like, oh, that's coming from a real sober place.
Well, not a healthy place, but a sober place.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you make perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think Matt just fell asleep.
He
did not. You're fine.
How long we've been going?
Well, we've been going a little while.
What are we at?
But anyway, I think we realized an important thing.
Yeah.
Which is we all love different kinds of fast food. I'll go with Wendy's. And that you are a lightweight and that you're minutes from your heart stopping. You need to get... I mean, you are really looping out right now.
Did you just snort out stuff from your face?
You made me snot.
Okay. I made you snot? You manufactured the mucus, and maybe I said something that made you expel it from your nose, but I didn't make you snot. You addict.
How long does tennis elbow last?
I hope a long time.
God, this is a different Matt. I don't know about
I'm
this
enjoying
guy.
it. Well, I want me some of this stuff. I'm going to go to my doctor tonight and say I've got tennis elbow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out and buy a brand new tennis racket. It's going to still have the price tag on it. And I'll go in and go, I've got tennis elbow. I need the anti-inflammatory. Oh, doc, hello. And they'll say, why are you holding that racket? It hasn't even been taken out of the packaging yet. I was on the court. I really had a good game. I like to support the people around me. Why is that the biggest laugh in a while? I do.
Oh, my God.
I like to lift and elevate those around me.
Out my water.
My punch down and bury.
My only real joy is watching those around me thrive. By the way, I'm hostage right now. I'm being held at gunpoint and being forced to read this. No, I do. I'm happy. But then there are limits. There are limits. And Matt Gorley, a very talented fellow, works on this podcast. You add so much to the chitter chatter, but then behind the scenes, you're constantly making all these great edits and audio choices, and you're putting it all together and getting it out to the people of the world. So I do commend you for that. But then you have these other projects. And I'm trying to think of the way to put this. It enrages me that you would ever divert your eye from this. I mean, this is a golden egg. This is lightning in a bottle, what we have here. And yet every time I turn around, you say, well, I got to get going now. I'm going to go work on Gloop Dilly Gloop. And I'm like, what's that? And you're like, oh, it's in one of my 700 other podcasts that I do. You have one called Mall Walking. Is that right?
Yeah, that's a culturally significant and important podcast where my friend Mark and I just record ourselves walking through America's malls.
Mm-hmm. And you've been manhandled during those recordings, haven't you?
Yeah, Sona joined us once and we got kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you make it sound like we got kicked out because of me.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you were.
What did you shoplift? Just curious.
Yeah, how dare you?
What did you?
Well, one time when
How dare you? Have you shoplifted in the past?
No, we did reparations.
We went to a store that I did shoplift from, and then I apologized.
Oh, good. All right. That's
and we bought something from the store to atone.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay.
Well, Matt did.
Yeah. So you have these you have a lot of other projects as well.
It's true, and I look at those as moonlighting. This is my day job. This is, I take this seriously.
You do.
Yes.
I just worry that
even though they existed before this podcast, but still.
I know, but come on.
Okay. Yeah.
This you're a guy that's been mucking around, making little sculptures, and then you got a chance to work on, I mean, this is the Parthenon. It sits upon, this is a massive structure that sits on a high mesa in a hill in Athens, and people look at it and marvel at its beauty.
Corporate entity that's rotting America from within, I think is more an apt analogy.
Yeah, you say tomato, I say tomato. Okay. But the important thing is that you do have these other podcasts, and even I have to admit, someone with a Grinch, shriveled heart like me, I have to admit that you do have these other ideas that sound cool, and you have these other projects that sound like they're kind of interesting, and you've got this new one that I heard about. Adam mentioned it to me in the hall today, and I said, wait a minute, that sounds like a really good idea. I'd listen to that, and I wanted to bring it up on the air.
That's very nice of you. I mean, I will say that my podcasts are stupid. This one is legit.
Oh, this is erudite.
It is. I'll tell you why. Because my wife and I are doing it together, and she adds a level of respectability that I cannot bring.
Well, okay, let's talk about this, because the project that you're working on is called Keys to the Kingdom. Mm-hmm. And what's interesting, this is about the experience of working at a theme park. And first of all, that's how you met your wife, is that right?
That's right. We're both recovering theme park employees. She was a former princess. She played a bunch of princesses. I was just kind of a actor, performer, improv person there. Mm-hmm. And we met at Universal Studios, that we both worked at Disney together. And through the years, we were beset, some of ourselves, through crazy stories of shit that goes on there that you wouldn't believe. And this whole podcast is like a 8-episode docuseries of people telling stories about when they worked there, so essentially.
You guys are the hosts, and then you're talking to a bunch of people you know who are coming forward and just telling you the funny, crazy things that happened to them while they were working in theme parks.
Yeah, and some people we don't know, and some people actually that are going under assumed names and having their voices changed because they're either worried about job security or past job security. They might not even work there, and they still don't want to upset certain theme parks. So there's a lot of like... it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek Watergate expose.
Oh.
But, you know what I mean?
It's not.
I thought the original Watergate expose was kind of tongue-in-cheek.
We're treating it like we're busting the lid off something, when in fact we're just having a good time with some stories that are really ridiculous, some stories that are kind of spooky. And then Sona was a guest as well, and she tells her story of getting busted by the Disney police for trying to smuggle in edibles to the park. Yeah,
I did. I told that story on this podcast.
Yeah, and also, you don't even need to tell me what it was, because you could guess what Sona got in trouble for. It usually revolves around a certain theme. But Keys to the Kingdom, and how do people listen to Keys to the Kingdom?
It's anywhere you can find podcasts, and it'll be out October 16th, but you could subscribe now. There's also 8 behind-the-scenes bonus episodes with extra material that you can get in the show notes of the podcast.
Well, it sounds, like I said, I would listen to this because as someone who has been to, every time I go to a theme park, my mind is racing, wondering what's really going on here.
It's crazy.
And there's no way to find out because you can't just ask people. But it sounds like you've blown the lid off this story.
It's a crazy, creepy cult that we were a part of for a long time, and I'm happy to be out of it. Mm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But also, all respect to these major companies.
Oh, God.
And I look forward to doing business with you in the future, because I didn't just say that. Well, anyway, look out for it, Keys to the Kingdom. And I'm excited for you.
Thank you. This was very nice of you to do, too.
Well, this will never air.
Okay. I'll just make sure. It's not even being recorded?
Yeah. No. Make sure this never, ever airs.
That's okay.
I just want points for doing it, and then just make sure it never really happens.
Okay.
Cool. That's the Conan formula. Recently, I was in New York City, and I was walking down the street, and a gentleman came out of his establishment. The establishment is EJ's Luncheonette. And this guy, Jay, came out, Jay Elmore, I believe, and said hi. We chatted. He offered up that he would make sandwiches that are named after the three of us, because he's a regular podcast listener. I thought that was very nice. So we came up with some ideas for sandwiches. I guess they're selling them at EJ's Luncheonette. I'd like to know what's going on. Do you have an update here?
That's right.
Matt?
I've been talking a little bit with Jay, who seems like a wonderful person. Sona, you had a gyro.
Mm-hmm.
you had a corned beef kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I had a Matty Melt on Hawaiian bread was what it was called.
Yeah.
And then he gave me an update on this.
Okay.
And also he put the chilled chum cocktail on there. Remember that from...
this is a good fan we have. He really knows his stuff.
He said, just wanted to thank you for everything. I hope you all enjoy having your own sandwich. It was an honor and a pleasure to do them. Should we add the cocktail? Blah, 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 blah. And then just a fun fact for you. The Matty Melt almost doubled the amount sold of Conan and Sona's sandwich on the first day. Things have leveled out since with Conan sandwich and Sona's gyro. Thanks again for everything. Truly super cool of you guys to do. You've made my day/week/month/year.
That's very sweet.
That's nice.
Well, wait a minute. First of all, what he's saying is that initially your sandwich took off and ours did not. I mean, ours probably did fine, but yours went through the roof.
Yeah.
Yours, again, what's in it? It's Hawaiian bread.
And then it's a patty melt, essentially.
Yeah. Okay. And mine was, I believe, your classic corned beef, Russian dressing. But I think it's on a bulky roll, possibly. I don't know. I mean, that's a great sandwich. And then yours
Mine was a gyro without tomatoes.
What's a gyro again?
A gyro is it's Greek and it's a pita sandwich with like doner, lamb donut and lettuce and tzatziki.
Right.
And onions.
So your sandwich was initially the clear winner, but what I find curious is that then your sandwich was fast out of the gate, but now it feels like the mania for it has died down.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say that people wanted to give the other ones a shot, and then probably we're going to see a huge boost in the Matty Melt again as they realize that was a mistake. And then they go back to their true love.
Or they tried it and it sucked.
But why would they try it so much?
Well, initially...
It's not the same people buying it over and over
it's
again.
Not.
It's
not.
Me. I'm out there buying it.
No, first of all, we all know that you hired people, Confederates, agents, to go in there and purchase your sandwich to game the system. I think there's a lot of people who aren't familiar with Hawaiian bread. They thought it was exotic. They probably thought it was a way to win a free trip to Hawaii. And so that probably skewed things a little bit. Then they came to their senses and said, man, corned beef, Russian dressing, that's a classic.
No, there's no human that tastes Hawaiian bread that will ever go back. It's that good.
Hey, Sona, think of all the amazing things in life that are expressions of just you.
Yeah.
I mean, like the chocolate that you had on your face when you came in because you just ate that. What was it you were eating?
I was eating a giant cookie.
Giant cookie.
Yeah.
And that's so Sona.
Okay.
Or that song you stream over and over again. That's just so you. What's that song for you?
Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Yeah.
But it's for my boys, not me.
I know. Still, it's nice.
Okay.
Or, that podcast, that comedy podcast you just got to listen to.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
Exactly. Is that what you listen to in your spare time?
Yeah.
I love it. Everything that makes you makes all the difference. State Farm believes insurance should work the same way. Your plan, your coverage selections can be personalized by you and only you.
Cool.
I shouldn't shout, but this is how strongly I feel about it.
You got so aggressive.
The ability to choose the plan you want by picking the options that fit you, like choosing to bundle your home and auto policies, is what the State Farm Personal Price Plan is all about. Getting the coverage you want at an affordable price just for you. Call or go to statefarm.com today to create your State Farm Personal Price Plan. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customers. Availability and eligibility may vary. What if I can find someone who's had a taste of Hawaiian bread and didn't like it?
They don't exist.
Isn't Hawaiian bread small?
Yeah, I think you can get it bigger.
Can you?
Yeah, normally they come in those little slider buns.
Yeah,
size.
So it's like a slider. So maybe you were selling so many because people
Yes!
needed more.
Thank you.
In order to
look at the size.
Satiate themselves.
Yes, they needed 7 of your sandwiches to equal 1 of mine, and that's why yours sold more per sandwich.
There's a big one piece
Let me see.
of Hawaiian bread. Stop your bullshit dickery.
Also, who wants a big Hawaiian?
I do.
Oh my God, I have
Everybody
to say,
do.
Everyone
Oh,
do
wait a
want
minute.
the small
Wait a
dudes.
minute. Sona, of the 3 sandwiches, only one has an American flag sticking out of it.
That's right. We covered
And it's,
this, remember?
hold it, and it's Gorley's. That's why you're outselling it, because we're a patriotic people, Americans. You cheated.
No, this
because
was your idea to put that in. Remember the 48 stars?
I know, but I fucked up. I'm admitting that this alters the experiment, because the fact that your sandwich is flying an American flag and your gyro.
It's a gyro. I mean,
Come
okay,
on.
you could pronounce it gyro, like
gyro. There you go.
people
By
your
the
kind
way,
do.
it's also Hawaiian bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is a corned beef.
What?
It is a corned beef. Anyway, this is what's happening. Your sandwich looks like it's pro-American. Our sandwiches are neutral, but if you're buying something at EJ's Luncheonette, you assume that our sandwiches are anti-American because
maybe they are.
If one person on the street's flying the American flag, and the other two houses on either side conspicuously are not, that means they're communists.
Maybe, or they're anarchists.
Or anarchists, or socialists.
But there's a market for those people, and our sandwiches are for those people.
No, don't say that.
If you hate America,
don't
buy our sandwiches.
Yes,
No.
that's absolutely right.
No, we've got to even this out.
You're a Nazi.
Nazi?
Yep.
No, I think that that's not. Is that even Hawaiian bread?
Yes.
I don't think it is. Look
No,
how
it's regular
good mine looks.
That's regular bread wearing a little Hawaiian shirt. That's what it is.
Here's what I think we should do.
These are classic quips I'm giving, by the way.
Jay,
Amazing.
I want to reach out. Aaron, we got to make this happen. We need to gold belly these 3 sandwiches to us, which is a service where you can fly food across the country. I think like it's in a little cooler, like you would put a heart in a transplant.
Wow, what a responsible carbon footprint we're leaving. Sir, we'd like 3 sandwiches named after ourselves, flown in a jumbo jet.
How does it work?
Each with a first-class seat.
I mean, I don't want to say this, but we could just buy this stuff here and pretend.
No.
Spoken like a true communist.
I'm the asshole. You guys want to get a whole cooler sent here of sandwiches.
Heretic,
Oh,
infidel.
please. We're in show business, and people in show business I want a leg of lamb that was slaughtered on Staten Island, flown to me immediately. That's the way people behave.
Isn't it just easier for all of you guys to fly to New York and try?
You know what?
No.
Eduardo has a point.
Yeah,
Jay can come here and make these sandwiches here.
Also, Jay, I want to update on what the sandwich selling rankings are. Like, what's the most current tally?
Yeah.
And who's winning?
And if you're in New York and you don't buy this gyro, you hate Greek people.
But you're an anarchist. You're a socialist who hates Greek people.
Sure.
And if you don't buy the patty melt, you get kicked out of the country, frankly.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's gonna buy the patty melt. Okay, that's it.
Well, listen.
Really good.
By the way, honor working with both of you. Truly, greatest talents I've ever been associated with. All right. Well, there you've heard it. Go to EJ's Luncheonette if you want to try our sandwiches. And I'm telling you, corned beef, Russian dressing.
Why are we buying these sandwiches? Why isn't he sending them to us?
We want people to go to EJ's and buy these sandwiches.
No, he's talking about having a service send them to us. Like, Jay, send us these sandwiches.
Yeah.
Please.
What's the problem with that?
With brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Strokte krogi prondisya, Lenin Gorbachev hodisya.
They put Gorbachev's name in the anthem.
Stalin Brezhnev too.
Just a list.
Feet soup with beef au jus.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll get these sandwiches somehow. We'll figure it out, and we'll do it in, I think, a way that's responsible.
Yeah.
Irresponsible. That's important. All right. We'll update you. God bless and good night.
Hey there. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Why are you laughing? Why? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. Your voice always gets to a point.
Because, can I say something? What happens, I know what you're going to say. When I'm just talking in the moment, I'm myself.
Yeah.
But whenever you guys say, now it's time to start the podcast, I get in my head and I go, what do I do?
I want Matt to do an impression
do?
because I think he knows.
Okay, so tell me we're going to start the podcast.
Okay, you're Conan now, and I'll be Matt Gorley. I'm just put down my banjo and my antique felt hat and my best Truman doll. Here we go. Put that over there.
Okay.
And then Conan, you should probably start the podcast now.
Silence, quiet. Murderer.
Murder.
I do say, why do I say murderer all the time?
I don't know.
Murderer. All right, so then, come on, Conan.
And then you take like I'd say 30 seconds and you just go quiet and still like you're meditating. And then you finally come out of it and go 8 registers deeper than your normal voice. Hello there. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
Is it that bad? Is it that bad?
I'm not done yet.
Oh.
The podcast where I con people into being my friend, and then you emerge into yourself.
Because it takes me a couple of... I know.
No, it's not bad at all.
Bad.
It's not. No.
But I'm self-conscious about it now. It's this moment of time.
I think it's that 30 seconds you take to think about it where you go into broadcaster mode when you just got to be old Conesy O'Brien and get out there.
Conesy O'Brien.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be Conesy O'Brien. But you're right. I get into my head and I think, what is this we're doing now? And then I look and there's this giant microphone in my face. And suddenly I feel like I'm supposed to be professional. And I go, hey, Conan O'Brien. And immediately I know I'm not being my authentic self. And then Sona says something that enrages me. And I say, murderer, silence, silence.
Yes.
And then suddenly we're back to this normal voice.
Let's try it if you don't think about it. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hey, Conan O'Brien here. With Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. We're seeing a lot of traffic downtown on the 405. If you're going to merge with the 101, make sure you stay in the left lane. We're going to check in now with Scotty Joe. Scotty Joe, what's going on?
Hey, Scotty Joe here. I got my puppet, Mr. Quiggles.
Well, we'll check back in with you guys later. Scotty Joe and Mr. Quiggles.
You're listening to COB and the Chill Chums.
You're listening to COB and the Chill Chums. You know, if we go from the podcast into that kind of radio, that would be so fantastic, you know?
It would be kind of retro, vintage. It might just be cool again.
Wouldn't it be cool again? And you'd have to talk about guys that are hot, Sona.
Yeah,
you know, like,
guys
hey, Sona.
I'm doing.
Yeah, you're doing some guy.
Doing some guy and he's hot.
Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah, tell us all about it.
Yeah, we did it.
You just are doing.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. Well, it's the most asexual sexual conversation I've ever heard in my life. I met a guy, he's hot, we're doing it, and then we did it, and then it was done.
Yeah.
And then it was a done thing that had been done. So one time
it's
again.
It's time for sex reminiscences on the 7th.
Yeah. All right, quick update. If you're trying to get to the 134, just be aware there's been a large melted cheddar cheese spill all over the highway. They're rushing beans to that site immediately to mix them in with the cheese. And my chopper is now descending, losing altitude quickly. I forgot to gas it up beforehand. This is my final broadcast.
You're in the helicopter too?
I'm in the guy in the helicopter doing the traffic report. Yeah. And I'm losing.
You're in studio and in the helicopter.
Okay, I've crashed. I am now I'm mired in cheese. Cheese on the 134. I have to tell you, it's kind of a sharp cheddar, I believe, from the taste of it. Wait a minute, that's my blood.
It's 7 minutes after the hour, time for another sex remembrance from
Sona. Back to you with another sex remembrance. Oh, and make sure you put in some helicopter noises behind me, Gorley. Well, later on. You can do it in editing. You don't have to do it now. I don't think.
Oh, man, this is all live. We're going live.
You're right. I'll do it. Chopper, 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 chopper.
Oh, no.
Chopper,
it's time for another edition of Sound Effects Theater.
Chopper, chopper, chopper. Oh, no, we're going down. Descend. Crash. Listen, that was a terrible opening.
So stupid.
I am going to, from now on, I'm just going to launch right into it. Hey, Conan O'Brien, and you're going to hear that other guy.
Oh, who's that other guy? That's not you either.
I don't know who any of these guys are.
I don't know. Just do what you do. I didn't mean to make you all self-conscious about it. It's just, you do like, it's silent and all of a sudden you're like, hi there.
It's so funny at home. If I say something my wife doesn't like, she'll say like, wait, what did you say? I'll say, don't worry about him. He's just crazy.
I know.
And she'll say, worry about who? And I go, Conan's just being that way. And she'll say, wait, you're Conan. And I'll go, no. And it totally gets me out of it every time.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'll be like, I say, so I'll be talking to her. So you be Liza. And I'll just say something like, oh, well, could we eat sooner?
What? Can we eat sooner?
You know what? Don't worry about him. Ugh. He's just, you know what he is? He's narcissist and it's all about him and his show and his podcast. And just walk away from him because you know what? You're better than him. And she's like, who are we talking about?
Oh, yeah. Who are you talking about?
Trust me, Conan's just a dick sometimes. But you know what? And then I become her confidant who's
my
the good
God.
guy who's allying with her against Conan.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
That sounds healthy.
brilliant.
Try it. It's very healthy when my children look at it and then they leave the room and they just cry.
Okay, that
They
makes
just cry.
sense.
Welcome to Summer Chores. And
Are you okay?
uh-huh.
Oh my God. We're not that much time has elapsed, and I'm worried about Sona most of all.
You should be. You should be.
Because she is drinking a powerful rum
Yeah.
drink. Matt, how are you doing?
Quickly.
You said summer chores instead of
Welcome
summer
to
s'mores.
Summer Chores with Kobe and the...
Okay.
We're doing this podcast, don't you see?
I don't think anyone said "don't you see" since about 1944. Don't you see? We must win World War II.
The best part is, listeners, you can go to YouTube and check out all kinds of clips from this series.
Yeah, if hearing about it doesn't annoy you enough,
Yeah.
and you want to see this total meltdown of us outside on this nice veranda.
Do you want to see the 3 hottest people that you've ever seen in
We're
life?
so fucking sexy.
I'm wearing a bikini the size of a doily.
Yeah.
Sona, what are you doing with the cord of your
what are
headset?
you
I'm doing unibrow
You're doing
for the YouTube people.
Okay, hey YouTube people,
Hey YouTube.
this is how
Dear
Sona.
YouTube.
You look fantastic. You look
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
Let me see. Point it to me.
Unibrow.
Whoa.
Well, I think the important thing is that we're here, we're together, and 2 of you are wasted. I'd like to point out that I'm a very thoughtful person. A very thoughtful
You're
person.
busted, you little dandy.
Yeah.
No, I am not. I blame the microphone, which is a Krieger, which is not the German brand I prefer. It is Schludendeiden. Anyway, I knew that it was your birthday coming up, and I tried very hard to get you a wonderful, this is for you, Mr. Matt Gorley.
Yes.
I tried to get you the perfect gift. I conspired, I went online, and I found this place that would sell me mid-century vintage cocktail glasses that looked like pineapples because they have like a copper top. They're really cool looking and they have a built-in straw. And I thought, oh my God, this is so Matt Gurley and it's also so Summer S'mores. I ordered these things and paid for them. And now I would like David Hopping to enter the scene because David, I think you could maybe explain. David is my assistant who really does things as opposed to Sona who pretends to do things. Anyway,
not an important
David.
part of the. So David does your day-to-day assistant duties, and I do big picture.
That's right.
What's big picture?
Yes. No, you know, when I'm planning to launch satellites, my purchase of, you know what? I have to say, when I tried to outbid Elon Musk for Twitter, Sona was instrumental.
The big picture.
Yeah, I'm a big picture.
But anyway, do us a favor and tell us, Mr. Hopping, what's the status? Because, first of all, take us through it, because we've talked about this before. But I ordered these glasses, and I was really excited for them to come, and then they weren't showing up. And then you told me there was a problem, and then you said an investigation has been launched.
Yeah, it's kind of exciting. Ooh, a little bit.
Let's hear about it.
So they're not here.
That's pretty exciting.
That's my favorite part of the story.
They're missing. I did check earlier, and now it says that a claim has been filed, and now it says that I need to contact the seller. So basically, we ordered these from like not eBay, but like an eBay. So
What do you mean like an eBay?
So it's like from a seller.
FBay?
Like I was like messaging the girls. What?
It's called sap.com. And yeah, it's not good. Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend is brought to you by T-Mobile. From listening to your favorite podcast while driving cross country to listening at home, T-Mobile helps you stay connected. I wonder what people's favorite podcast is. Oh, I've got some ideas. Actually, it's one idea.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. You can have seamless video calling.
Oh, that's good.
Streaming your favorite podcast. I'm not going to say which one it is.
Yeah.
Downloading apps, games. Boy, you know what a gamer I am.
You're such a gamer.
Play Starbursters.
Yeah.
Or Realm of Xanos. You can watch your favorite TV episodes, classic Conan, new Conan, old Conan, mid-season Conan, as long as it's Conan.
Oh, no.
Find out more at T-Mobile.com/network. Fastest based on median overall combined 5G speeds, according to analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data for Q1 2023. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
She seems really nice, though.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
My money has gone through. Yes?
Yes.
So you're out of pocket at this
So
point.
I am out of
She's been
pocket.
paid.
And David, just be perfectly honest, these weren't cheap.
No.
Okay. So I am out of pocket this amount of money, and yet right now we're just hearing these vague claims that there's an investigation,
You know,
right?
like we can see every step of the journey the package went on. Like it went from Connecticut to New Jersey to something called Bell, California. That sounds nice.
That's
then it
near
was
us.
out for delivery and then just vanished.
So now what is that, in your opinion, David, and I know that you're a very good detective, what do you think happened to the glasses, if you had to guess? Do you think someone stole them along the way, or do you think it's an innocent accident?
I mean, I don't want to accuse anyone of stealing, but I think they were stolen.
Let's be clear. The real tragedy is I've turned 50 years old, and I am weeks without gift.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I don't know how much longer I can hold on.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's not just without gift. You're weeks without twee cocktail glasses.
Exactly.
From the 1950s.
My reason for living.
Yeah, exactly. This is an injustice has been done. Good money has been spent. You know how hard I work.
Yeah.
And how much I deserve the money that I make. And you know that this is a crime. This is a terrible crime against a great American who has brought laughter to people for 30 years.
Makes it about himself. When do we expect a resolution?
Gorley.
Yes, thank you, David.
Oh, you know what, Matt? I apologize. I did momentarily make it about myself.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. And I just want you to know that Conan O'Brien is sorry for the loss of the glasses that Conan O'Brien
When can we expect
got
a resolution?
The
for your
investigation was supposed
services
to
on
end
Conan
2
O'Brien
days
Needs a
ago.
Friend.
2 days ago.
And there's no update.
What investigation? There's no
It
Inspector
says there's an
Clouseau out there.
investigation.
Who's investigating?
Yeah, the UPS is investigating themselves.
The UPS?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
You know what? I'm sorry, David, I don't want to throw you under the bus, but I would pretend that this happened if I forgot to order something. And then I would have...
Oh my God, did you do that,
I
David?
have receipts. I would pull them up, but then everyone would see how much you paid.
Hey,
so I
you're
should
Miss
not
Big
pull them
Picture.
up.
Why don't you get on this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
can I say something? Sona, let me ask you a question. How would you...
I would call UPS.
And what would you do?
I would give them a piece of my mind.
Let's role play that. Hi,
Yeah.
this is UPS.
Hi, UPS.
Hi.
This is Sona. I'm calling from, you may have heard of him, Conan O'Brien's
Never
office.
once heard of him.
Okay. Well, we had a package.
Okay.
And guess what? They never showed up. This is your literal job, UPS, to
You're
just
right.
deliver this shit.
You're right.
Where is it?
Well, what's in the package?
It doesn't matter what's in the package.
You're right. How can I locate it without the contents, you dill?
What? Why
You
do you need
dill.
the contents?
You dill?
Well, you should be asking me for my tracking number.
Huh?
Do you even work for UPS?
No.
You dill?
I'm a temp, you dill.
Who did I call?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you dill weed.
Your biggest insult is comparing someone to a pickle?
Yeah.
Wow. What happened to UPS?
I'll tell you what. We don't lose packages here at Ups.
All right.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
I'm dealing
no.
with fools.
No, I would call and get angry.
I will say something.
Okay.
David.
I'll do it for you.
Hey,
Yeah.
David, David, you do a great job.
Thank you.
But Sona's the OG. And Sona has a temper
Okay.
that is off the charts.
Get on this.
Sona,
It started nice.
But Sona, I am saying a positive thing, which is I used to hear Sona get on the phone half the time for me to try and find out what had
the
gone
time
wrong for
he's
me.
trying to show
and then
you that I
half
did
the
a lot of personal
No, and she
calls.
would get stuff done, and then half the time, or maybe 80% of the time, it would be saying to someone in LA County, I know I went too fast and you gave me a speeding ticket, but you can't F with me.
Sona's good at getting out of speeding
Oh
tickets.
my
beat
God,
every
no
speeding
one gets
ticket.
out a speeding ticket like Sona.
Yeah.
I have a spotless record, and I've
skill.
gotten a lot of tickets.
So you're admitting that you did speed.
I did.
And so you have
I'm sorry. When was the date the radar gun was last calibrated? Those are the questions you ask when you fight tickets. You say, "Hey, how far were you from my car?" Where were you parked? Were
Sona?
you parked there for a long
Sona,
time?
You're insane.
No, this is
I've
actually.
I've gotten out of
Matt,
every
I'm
ticket.
telling you, I would hear this stuff on the phone, and she got out of every single ticket. And I hear her saying things like, "My car's coated in aluminum." So no radar beam can. And it was just amazing, and she always got out of it.
It's just not worth it.
I got out of a red light camera ticket. They had a video of me going through the red, and I still beat that
How did you
ticket.
get out of it?
Because I fought it, and then it got denied. Then I fought it again. Then it got denied. Then I went to court, and they lost the video.
Why aren't you putting this amount of energy into my goddamn glasses?
No,
That's why I
Sona,
could do
seriously, David, you do an amazing job. But I think if Sona was on this, those glasses would be here in 40 seconds.
Yeah, I could
because
call and
she
yell.
would go total crazy apeshit on them in a way that, listen, I don't wish this on you, David. I don't want you to become a monster. But Sona is a monster.
Are
and she would.
you complimenting me? I
Yes.
don't understand what's happening.
I think you're an incredible. I think when King Kong got to the top of the Empire State Building and swatted those biplanes down, it was amazing. You are an out of control, insane person.
You're the Kraken.
But guess what? You're an amazing Kraken. You're the Loch Ness Monster on crack, and you get it done every time.
What is this? I don't know if I should say thank you.
Get me my
Just say
glasses.
thank you.
I don't want to say. I don't know. I don't feel complimented.
You will once the drink wears off.
Yeah.
You feeling good, Gorley?
I never felt better.
Oh, really?
Well,
that's
I know.
that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I know. And
This is
actually-
you in peak form?
No, I'm overcompensating. I'm going through a rough patch.
Oh, is everything okay?
Everything's okay, but we have a cat baby war at home.
What do you mean?
Just the baby is crawling after the cat, and the cat is just taking it out with bodily fluids all over the house.
Okay, paint the picture, please. Your daughter is now how old?
She's 9 months old.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she can crawl.
Yeah.
Okay.
And boy, can she.
So she's crawling all over the place. And describe the cat.
The cat is a half Maine Coon, gorgeous plus-size model cat, and boy, does she know it.
That's way too much information. I just have cats. My wife, and my wife, kids, and I have 2 cats, and I just know that we have 2 cats.
Right.
I don't know what kind they are. So the cat is a big fat cat, is what you're saying.
Yeah, Margot the fat guy.
Okay. So you have this cat, and everything was fine until the baby showed up.
Everything was even fine when the baby was here. But once she started crawling, territory started being seized, and it's like, it's hell right now. And we took Margot to the vet because she also got fleas, and they gave her an enema. Okay, and then
And Margot's the cat, not
Margot's
the daughter.
the cat.
Okay, I just want to be sure, if you're listening, he did not give his 9-month-old an enema because she got fleas.
No. Margot the fat guy's the cat.
Have you thought about putting your daughter down? Oh, I'm sorry, the cat down. It's very confusing
It is,
now.
and I understand that. I forget that. Margot the fat guy's
Have you
the cat.
neutered your daughter?
No.
Okay. Wait.
We
is the
flea
cat
dip,
going
Glenn.
to go to all-girl college?
Yes.
Would she go to Vassar, which is now co-ed?
If she can get in.
Okay.
She pays her own way. Margot the fat guy's the cat. Glenn, who's also called the pee-pee queen of Pasadena, they're both...
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
And the Golden State Pooper.
Okay. You spent all your time coming up with these cute nicknames, and this is time when you could be solving the problem. That's the issue. The issue is you could be solving the problem, but no, you're too busy going, ooh, there's Giggles, the tall cam gaggler.
Well, let me write that down.
What do you call your toaster? There's Toasty the
That's
Mosty?
just Mitch.
There's Toasty the Mosty. Well, I've got to use Toasty the Mosty, but first I've got to open Cooley the fridge to get the bready bread. You're living in Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's madness.
Yeah, I suppose. It just happens.
So what's the plan here? I want this segment to end in a real solution.
Okay, good. I could use your help.
Yes.
Margot is... she did this to me. You can see this just railroad track of scrape down my forearm.
Those are the same scratches that the murderer always shows to the police afterwards and says, look at that. Hold that up to the... That's the same... How did you get these? Oh, cat. I have a cat. Okay. Oh, and also I murdered.
I fell down a flight of murder.
Yeah.
So we brought Margot home from the vet, and I guess she hadn't finished her enema process because
What do you mean?
Well,
be specific.
Not everything got out. And by everything I mean, there was a lot in there. And so she started scratching in the corner like she was going to go to the bathroom. So I picked her up to take her to her litter box, which she's been refusing lately. And as I was holding her, she just spat out some kind of pressurized soft serve. And it's just been all over the house. And it's just been a nightmare. And
what is she spitting up?
Not spitting up, shat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go there, but that's how bad this has been. What I'm saying is me being here right now is the first calm I've had in like 2 weeks.
We're on the second floor in the podcast studio. It's a soundproof, insulated area, and I can hear your cat outside smashing the window open with an iron bar.
Jack from The Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
God. And she hasn't stopped, and I don't know what to do.
Well, you know that the child comes first. It's the hierarchy of needs.
Yes, of course.
And so the child comes first. So cat's got to go bye-bye.
No, we can't get rid of the cat. This cat is special to us. The baby is our life. I have to go, I think, is the thing.
Okay. Well,
I'm the unnecessary.
What I'm saying is I don't want the cat to be harmed in any way.
No.
But I think maybe the cat has to learn its lesson and go live somewhere else for a while until it learns to toe the line, if you will.
You're volunteering?
Oh, I'll come pick up your cat.
Oh, Jesus.
I will come pick up your cat and go for a ride. And when I come back, the cat won't be with me, and we won't have to discuss it. So
absolutely not.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
I'm coming by at 3 a.m. Quietly through the window.
Oh God, this is a bad idea to bring this up.
Well, good luck with your cat.
Thank you.
What's your cat's name again?
Margot the fat guy.
Incredible. You live a very silly life.
There's our daughter, Mrs. Squeaks Cheeks for weeks. Captain Howdy Lips So Pouty.
Right. So, you're not a real adult person. And I'm saying this, which is really bad.
All right. Yeah, that is bad.
I'm the stupidest person.
I've had my eyes open to some things about myself here this afternoon.
I was talking to somebody about the podcast, and they were saying, "Oh yeah, you really go at it with Gorley." And I said, "Well, I guess there's some passive aggression there." And he said, "Well, I'm picking up on the aggression, but no passivity."
No. I could do with a little passivity.
I'll try and work some of that in. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Are you excited when you come into work and you're going to do this, or are you just sort of neutral, or are you actively depressed?
Full disclosure. In the early days, I was nervous.
Oh, you were nervous?
Of course I was. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Sonam Obsessian?
Nice. I see what you're doing. Doing the old switcheroo. I'd be nervous too. Will she be cogent?
She's not here. We can talk about
If you have rum and gummies for breakfast.
Rummies?
Rum, they're called rummies, yeah. No, it's funny because I'm always in a real good mood when we come in to do this.
Me too.
I'm happy to do it. It doesn't feel like work. And when people tell me they enjoy the podcast, I'm always kind of delighted because I think, that's nice that you like it because it's really fun to do.
It's gravy.
It's gravy.
Yeah.
It is gravy.
Because at first I didn't really know how to. You and Sona had a rapport. I was a little afraid because I didn't know how to kind of trade in that.
Yeah, because you were an interloper. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we were sort of established.
Yeah.
And really riffed well with each other, and it was organic. And you were forced into the situation in a way that was just wrong.
Yeah, and
you know
I think
what I mean?
once I found my voice on how to really stick it to the man,
yes,
that's when I really started to feel like there's a three-way energy going on that I really enjoy coming here.
Well, it's funny. I was saying earlier that. Joking that you were forced upon us. You were not. We're delighted to have you because you're an extraordinary voice in the podcast community, which I didn't even know.
Well, I don't
but
know
every
that.
time we have people come on the show, they're like, well, I know Gorley from, and then they start listing all these, Fez Weekly and the Magugu Report and the Jub Jub Hour with Winky and Doo-Doo. They start listing all these podcasts. Simon McGee Takes It Home. Incredible list of shows that I didn't even know about. The Cuckoo Hour. with Gorls and Goo Goo?
Just for the record, the Fez one is bi-weekly.
Okay, bi-weekly. All right. But anyway, you're very well known in that world. Subterranean strange world.
Yeah, if that.
Oh, please.
And I'm not.
You are. People know you and they go like, oh my God, it's Gorley. And I go like, okay, really? And then they start listing again all the podcasts that you are a part of. I Got a Mining Hat, Come With Me, with Matt Gorley, Gorley's Wall of Shame.
These are sounding better as you keep going.
Hamina and Doo Doo with Gorley and the Gub Gub Report.
Sound like my daughter's nicknames.
Yeah. But anyway, and then they go on and on and on about all the wonderful shows that they've heard you do. And I didn't realize how many you've done and how you're different animal voices. And
what?
There's one where you talk about, all kinds of stuff that happened in Roman history.
Oh, you wish.
I do wish, actually. I'd listen to that. I like a good history podcast. But anyway, it's very nice. And
I made my bones in podcasting. What can I say?
I made my bones in podcasting.
It's the saddest sentence ever uttered.
I made my bones in podcasting. I got in 2011.
Oh, 2005, Fred. I cut my teeth when you were knee high. I cut my teeth in podcasting when you were barely shaving height.
This reminds me of housing in Los Angeles because I grew up in the Boston area, and houses are old there. And so, the house I grew up in was built in 1900, and that's just standard.
Wow.
That's pretty standard for that area of, right outside Boston. But and then there are houses from the 1800s. There are houses from the, 1700s around Boston. Some from the 1600s.
Full of witches.
Yeah, seriously. Populating the whole area. So I live in Los Angeles, and you buy a house here. And I remember we had some problem with our house. There was like a leak, a pipe was broken or something from a root. And the guy came and he dug down and he was looking at it and he shook his head. And I said, what's the problem? And he went, well, the pipe broke that goes into the house. And, so that's got to be, we got to get in there and put a new piece of pipe because see, this tree root broke it. And I went, huh? And he said, do you see this much? And he went, well, we see it from houses like this from the mid 2005, 2006s.
Oh, Jesus.
And he was kind of acting like, when you get a house that was made before Obama's first term, you run into problems like this. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
they act like, well, you got one of these. You got one of these houses from the third season of Gossip Girl. You got a 2006. Wow, we don't see many of these anymore. Because what happens here is people out here buy a house that was built in 2011 and tear it down and build a new house because they're like, oh my God, you should have seen it when we got it.
Don't get me started. It's a shame.
It is too bad. I know you live in a magical home, a gingerbread home.
No.
You do. It looks like a gingerbread home. It's lovely. It's lovely. And parts of it are made of gingerbread, I know.
No.
No. Marzipan. Well, good improv skills again.
Graham cracker.
No. Well, that's your improv? No.
This is not improv.
No.
This is you berating me.
No.
And I'm forced to defend myself.
Hey, it's the improv team of Conan and Gorley. And let's get started. Conan takes the stage. Hey, everybody. And, here's my friend here. I sure love working in this comedy factory. Don't you love, I sure love working in this candy factory. No. Gorley, are you okay?
You wish you knew. All that stuff I was saying about excited to come in here, it's gone.
Gorley, we sure have a difficult boss here. Isn't he funny? Isn't it weird that we have a difficult boss who's half dragon, half ape? No.
Am I also 80?
No. Well, that's how you say no. Did you hear yourself saying no?
I need Sona here. This is why we need
Sona couldn't be here because Sona's on a book tour.
Yeah. Because
that's what happens when you hire an assistant that refuses to do her job. She writes a book about it. It's a big hit and she goes on tour. Welcome to America.
Oh, man.
This is fantastic.
I can't believe I got to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm sorry. You are a great improviser. I'm sure you are. No one puts out an old man like you do.
No comedy. No jokes.
No jokes.
I want to go home.
All right. Here I am with my comedy partner, Matt Gorley. Give us a suggestion.
No.
Hey, your dad came to see the podcast. That's his suggestion. No.
I learned
it all from him.
No.
Well, it looks like the family here is going to get a little bit bigger. Coming in on the heels of Sona's twin boys, looks like my wife and I are having a baby as well.
Congratulations. Yay! That is really exciting.
Thank you.
That's what I actually knew that.
I know, we knew.
We both knew, and I'm a bad actor, so anyone listening who heard me and just went, "Oh, congratulations, good for you." I'm realizing now that sounds awful.
Yeah.
It's because I knew already and I've known for some time. But this is the first time that you're telling the listening public.
That's right. It's far enough along. In fact, we're not that far out, but I've known for so long that I had to be a bad actor that Sona, when you announced you had twins on the way, I wasn't going to obviously rain on that parade, but I knew about my child on the way, but couldn't say anything. And just, it's interesting how you have to do that. But wow. So Conan, we're going to be gone with children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be alone.
Well,
we planned it.
I hope this comes across the right way, but I pay you guys to podcast, not to have babies.
Oh.
What's going on here? Seriously. Everyone's like, "Oh, thanks for the check, Conan." They do come regularly. Oh, and something else. My partner and I had sex, and babies are coming, and we're going to leave you. But we still want those checks. Now, that seems unreasonable to me. Now,
you're deflating it a little bit.
I don't think so. I
think there's just a little bit of deflation happening. I mean, this is a joyous occasion, and you're talking about our paychecks.
Well, I'm just trying to understand how this works from a business point of view. And I'd like to talk to some of the people in charge of the podcast, your Adam Sachs, various accountants that are hard at work at the show. They may say, well, this doesn't make sense when you go to business school, they don't tell you about this, Now, I say that as someone who never went to business school, but I used to walk around the business school sometimes, try and meet people.
What?
I was asked to leave.
Why?
I just thought it would be... Well, those people went to business school. They might know stuff, and I could hang out with them. It didn't happen.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was very weird, and it was a bad period of my life. I was a business school groupie. I didn't go. I just hung out near the library. But my point is, I don't think this is part of the organizational Team Coco flowchart.
Well, like Sona said, we planned this, and we also know that my daughter's going to grow up to marry one, or if not both, of her sons.
Who knows what's going to happen then?
So you're having a girl? Is that what you said?
That's right.
That's great. So you're going to be gone, right? Because you're going to be helping your wife Amanda take care of your new child, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. But maybe we'll be staggered. Actually, maybe Sona will be back because our due date's not till late September.
And again, I hate to, maybe Adam, if you could just jump in for a second. Do they get paid while they're on, what is it called? How does it work?
It's maternity and paternity leave.
What is it? What's the deal?
The problem is that parental leave protections are really strong in California. So as far as I understand, they really can just move on as long as they want.
Have we? No, but Adam is on the right track. He knows exactly. Okay, yes, it is problematic, and I'm sure that there are these quote laws on the books. But if we've learned anything over the past few years with a good lawyer, I mean, have there been challenges?
Oh my God.
This is interesting because I'm an independent contractor and I had no idea that this was even an option. So I'm glad this is getting on record.
Yeah. Conan,
wait a minute. I think our lawyer. Oh, great. Our lawyer is available. He's coming in now.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you don't have to pay it if you don't want it.
What?
Sylvester Stallone is your lawyer?
Hey, you don't have to pay it if you don't want to pay it.
I object.
Just don't pay it. It's not something you have to pay. So it's not. Oh, by the way, I should probably introduce my lawyer.
Yeah.
This is Jason Giacometti.
Oh God.
Jason, so you think it's crazy? They're not working. They're just hoping raise their own kids. I know. That's the only part that seemed weird to me. Is there a way to maybe put them on a reduced pay? I think we could probably make that case. Okay, Jason Giacometti, you're an incredible lawyer and a very good boxer in the 70s. You fought in Philadelphia and against incredible fighter for the title, and you almost won, but you stuck by Adrian. Just think you don't have to pay it.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, I'm glad our lawyer was able to cut in and talk to us briefly. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I know you guys think I'm doing a bit, and to a degree I am. I'm doing like a bit and some shtick. But then I do get confused. Like, how long do you think you'll be gone, Sona? Would you be gone like
a year?
What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah.
You're not gone
and
for
I'll
a year.
Be 2. For paternity leave is typically longer, so I'll be 2 years.
Yeah.
My mother had 6 children in 4 years, and she took no time off.
Oh my God.
Babies were just flying out left and right. And then my mother was constantly back to work. That's what it was like when I was growing up. No one said a child is born, and wise men gather and bring frankincense and myrrh, whatever that is. And that's back when people got excited about a spice. Can you imagine today if someone was born and you showed up at the door? I brought you some spice.
Paprika.
What? I brought paprika and cumin.
That's what you better send us.
I brought paprika and cumin. And some basil leaves. Okay. Well, this other person showed up with a really nice pram from Britain, and this person gave us baby Bjorn, and this person gave us I brought spice because that's what's in the Bible. Well,
oh my God,
You've had 2 kids.
Yeah, I took no time off.
Well, didn't you want time off?
It was kind of crazy at home.
Come on.
Oh. She wasn't sleeping. The babies. And I was like, well, if I don't interview Tim Robbins, who will?
I guess the option is we could not take time off and just do these remote recordings holding our babies up to the mic.
Yeah, isn't there a way? That's my other question. As long as you're holding the baby, you're, quote, being a good parent. And I'm sure you're a digital whiz, Gorley, with your sonic abilities. Can't you remove their crying and fussing digitally?
Oh, my God.
No. Mm-mm.
No.
If you're not going to give us leave, these babies there are going to be 3 babies screaming at the top of their lungs during the entire interview with the next Obama.
What if I have to breastfeed? You'd get very awkward if I had a thing around me and then was breastfeeding. You don't even like me saying cervix.
In today, stop it. Don't say cervix. It's never been proven there is such a thing.
What?
Science is the jury's still out on that.
Oh, geez.
There's no cervix. There's no such thing.
Uterus.
Placenta.
Like the female orgasm, it is but a myth. I'm concerned. I'm concerned about you guys leaving me because we make such a good trio. Me being sort of the alpha, but you guys,
what?
Whatever. I'm the sun, and you're these, but you're very good planets that revolve around me, and
oh my God,
lifeless planets, small, often.
Why would we ever want time off from this?
I know. I can't wait for this baby to come.
I know.
I can't wait.
You guys are going to induce labor early.
I know.
Why would you want to induce at 7 months? Trust me. We work with
Amanda's
a monster.
pregnant again? It's 2 months after she just gave birth.
Well, let me be in a rare moment of sincerity. I love both you guys, and I'm very excited for both of you. You're going to be amazing parents. I do resent that you get this thing called paid leave. Still don't get that. I will, again, look into it, but I will decide for now to pretend to be gracious about it. But I'm really excited, and I promise that even without the two of you who are so great, leaving temporarily will keep the fun coming here at Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. I will not let you down. I will not let you down, even though I've been betrayed by 2 of my cohorts and their need to procreate.